Welcome back. Happy top of the week.
Top of the top.
Second to last week of July. The summer is over, but with this weather, I'm sure it'll be 80 in November.
Yeah.
So it's not really halfway through.
No, August is usually the steamer.
Yeah.
They call it the dog days of summer. Mm-hmm. It's August.
But with global warming, I feel like September started to take some of that away. September's been hot as fuck the last few years for the first few weeks.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We're all going to die eventually.
Eventually.
But yeah, I mean, check on the ozone and we'll go from there. But how are you? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Good. Feel good.
I see you got the moss. That's a moss, right?
You like the palette?
Yeah. Like match with the yellows.
I gave him a little money green. You know what I'm saying? A little gold.
Rubber band on the wrist. I missed that era.
Got to keep that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Keep me rooted. Keep me grounded. Might have to go back. I might have to go back, Rory. I
started wearing a rubber band on my wrist when I was 11 because Allen Iverson did.
Okay, that's a good reason.
And then as I got older, I realized why he did that and what it represented and the culture behind why people had rubber bands on their wrists. I thought Iverson was an innovator.
And then like all white, your man Lance Armstrong came along and, Live Strong rubber band, and that was it. It was kind of like, white people take everything, man.
Listen, between him and Brett Favre, they may be the most forgived white people on earth. Didn't Lance, outside of like the steroids, also have some crazy scheme with Live Strong? Like, he exploited some money.
Oh, of course he did. You got to. You make that much money.
Don't tell me
Live
Strong and it's with fucking Pfizer.
Yeah.
Like,
what was the other rubber band that they said helps your balance?
Shit.
What was the name of that one? Who?
The Q band or something?
I know what you're talking about.
You know
It was complete.
In all the videos, they was like, put your
nonsense.
arm out and then pick one leg up, and then they push your arm and you fell, but then when you put the rubber band on, you didn't fall. I said, man, get the fuck out of here.
Did you ever see, you watched Shark Tank, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever see when a guy came in with, like, a decade later, after that shit was found out to be completely false and a scam, another guy came in with a band like that, and Mark Cuban's like a pretty, unless he's on the sidelines, a pretty like funny and calm guy.
Yeah.
He fucking lost it on this guy. Get the fuck out of here. This is a scam. He got mad at the other sharks for even entertaining him. I've never even seen that in Shark Tank history of like 30 seconds in. Please get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Like, no, this is a bullshit. We know this is bullshit.
But I mean,
forgot, what was the name of that band?
I forgot. I can see it in my head.
Yeah, like everybody, they sold those at Foot Locker. Like everybody was wearing those rubber bands at one point. Is it core band or something like that?
That might be it, but that was like up there with the Cutco knife scam, Rising, whatever. Yeah, that was a good one.
Power Balance? Was that the name of it?
Maybe. It didn't give you power or balance whatsoever.
Power Balance.
I just think Live Strong is the funniest like phrase for someone on steroids.
I mean,
well, maybe he was trying to tell us.
Live strong. You got to be strong to live. You know what I'm saying?
But didn't he get in trouble too for some money shit? I don't know. Either way, we let Brett Favre off the hook.
Yeah.
There should be Hulu, Netflix, everything about this guy. He's just walking around free smiling in Levi's.
I mean, listen, man. When you white, it's all right. You know how it goes. When you white, it's all right, Baby D.
Fight the power.
Baby D, what's up with you? You good?
I'm great.
How you feeling?
I feel great.
Yo, thank you for keeping me in the, you know what I mean, over the weekend. I appreciate that. You know
Wait, did you take me out?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yo, wait, hold on. No. Wait. She was getting active?
She was getting active.
Oh.
Baby D was outside.
I didn't see any of it.
Yeah, she was in them streets.
I think, you probably just didn't catch it. It's gone now, 24 hours and all.
Shit, that's it. You ain't see it. That's it. It's over.
I know, but I just want to see if there was even a green somewhere.
Nah,
No.
it's over.
It's not over.
Baby D was outside.
What was she doing?
She was chilling.
Was she more of the cameraman or like the main character?
She was the main character.
I like it.
I was just looking good, feeling better.
She was main character energy all weekend.
When you're a main character, do you pass your phone to someone else to record, or do you ask them to record it?
Sometimes
and
you just get set up where it's set up. Sometimes you get a weird angle. You never know.
You know what I mean? Baby D's now, she's at that point where the friends know when to catch her in her element, when to catch her like, girl, pull your phone out, get a cute video of me. The off guard videos is always platinum. You know,
a little candid twerk.
Yeah,
she didn't even know the camera was on her.
I ain't see no twerking though.
I don't twerk.
She ain't give us no twerk. Wasn't no twerking.
Nah, it wasn't.
Oh, then I didn't need to be in there.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I was just half naked. I went to the pool party.
How was it?
It was good. I got there late and they got it shut down early, but it was good still.
You got there late and you got it shut down?
I didn't get it shut down.
I thought
It got shut down like an hour early, but I got there like 4 hours late. So
damn.
I wasn't there that long.
How you get to a pool party 4 hours late? Ain't no sun outside.
It was sun.
Oh, okay.
It was sun. But
Well, then you were right at the peak then, right? If it got the last hour before it gets shut down, that's the peak of the party.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. I had a good time. But yeah, now I'm back chilling. We chilling for the rest of the summer.
What'd you do after?
I just want to point out that she said that last week and that she was back chilling for the rest of the summer.
I said this was the last hoorah, remember?
Oh, this was it? That was it?
Oh, other than I got Skin to Skin next month.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is, but where's the tickets? Can I get tickets?
I'll lotion up now.
Yeah, can I get tickets to Skin to Skin? Like, give me the good cabana too. I want the cabana that's like right there between all the skin.
Skin to Skin is gonna be sexy, but that's it.
Skin to Skin is a pool party?
No, it's just like a party. Like an outdoor party. Mm-hmm. Similar to Burgers and Bottles, but a little bit more Caribbean based.
Ooh. Doubles and wine?
Mm-hmm.
We in there.
We in there. We in Skin this. The Experience, August 12th. Brooklyn. Look what they having.
But first of all,
Brooklyn Children's Museum.
First of all,
listen,
Josh,
man.
that's last year. That's not even last
also,
year. I don't know what it is.
Skin to Skin is what you do with your baby when they're born. So having it at children, that's very misleading.
It's not.
That's not where it's at this year?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Yeah. So
I will say any flyer that has those colors and butterflies on it has some hoes at it for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the hoes gonna be there. The hoes gonna be there.
Oh, it's in Coney Island?
Coney Island?
Mm-hmm.
That I hate when they try to steal Peeje's sauce. Because I want to say it because I'm sure it's a great party. That last flyer with the butterflies was awful, but you could tell hoes would go, this is a great flyer. I feel like they stole Peeje's sauce. That's a Peeje special right there.
Peeje ain't the only nigga out here making flyers.
First of all,
he's the best nigga out here making flyers, though.
We're not about to do that.
He ain't the only one.
About to do that.
He ain't the only one, but he the best
The amount
one.
of kids Peeje has out here is next level when it comes to this Photoshop shit. I see all of Peeje's children every time I open my Instagram.
That's a fact. Every time we post a flyer, a cover for the episode, people hit me like, yo, who is doing these flyers? I'm like, yo, you got to go holler at the legend. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at Peeje.
Peeje, that edit you made of me and Maul is sick. Sick.
Yo,
edit.
I was crying because I didn't even know y'all was doing that, first of all. So I saw I was tagged in it. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
I looked at that. I was like, all right, man, yo, me and Peeje be in here after episodes talking. He be sitting there laughing. You got to let me know when these bombs is about to drop, dog. Like, what's going on with you, man?
First of all, this is the second one I have not known about until the rest of the world did.
Yeah, I did not know about
The one
that.
you guys put together, I found out late. I got a collab shit, and I was like, why would I accept Demaris and Maul flirting? I'm not in this.
For Juneteenth? Yeah, Juneteenth. You was just spreading black love. That's all.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
which is another reason I shouldn't have been tagged in the collaboration.
Yeah, but no, that's a fact. But nah, Peeje, that was fire though. That edit was crazy.
That was a very funny
That
edit.
edit
You
was
zooming
crazy.
in on Maul licking his lips had me fucking crying.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't even know Maul did all that.
because even before the Juneteenth post, I guess kind of since the WTF serious days, people have had like that funny rumor, on Reddit, Twitter communities that you guys have some like sexual tension or date on the low.
That is crazy.
And I used to
shit is
laugh at it
sick.
because I'm here, but now after watching two of these, even though I'm here to know the truth, it's pretty convincing. I'm kind of on their side now.
It's Peeje. It's amazing what editing can do.
Yeah, because none of that shit was like, it was things that happened before, after. Peeje just posting
Peeje be
together.
getting shit from 17 minutes into the episode. He getting reactions and putting it with that and making it look so.
I like it though. The music was, everything was tastefully done. I like that.
I don't know, Josh. Every time Maul says, I'm going to movies by myself, or Demaris is like, yo, you skipped out on our date, I think that may be to throw us off. I think you guys may have actually linked.
Me and Demaris have never linked outside.
We've never
this
linked
office.
outside this podcast.
That's why.
We don't like each other.
Now, see, I ain't gonna go that far. See, I ain't gonna go that far and say I don't like Demaris. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my penis. But she
what's
saying
right
we don't
below
like each
that?
other is crazy. Like, we don't like each other? That's wild. But no, me and Demaris have not linked. We have not hung out outside of this podcast.
No, he's never hit. We're not romantically involved. There's
never
no
hit. It's crazy. Who thinks I actually fucked Demaris?
A lot of people do.
That is
a lot of people
wild,
said that's
man.
how I got my job. They've been saying that.
Nah,
Since
don't do that.
Maul, they've been saying that since my first episode on this shit. They have been saying that for the longest.
For real?
I swear to God, yeah.
That is wild.
I'm like, I don't know how y'all see that. Like, saying I fuck Peeje, that makes sense. But Maul,
Wait, hold on. Time out. How does that make sense?
He's a master of his craft.
That would make no sense, actually, that you fuck Peeje. Like, that would be the craziest.
it would make more sense than me fucking you.
Demaris fucking Peeje?
Yeah, why is
Yo,
that
if I come in here and find out that Demaris and Peeje fucked, I'm questioning everything I was ever taught in my life. I already do, first of all.
Okay, but you've been on the road and seen the women that like Peeje. I think that would check out.
Yes. Random women that Peeje meets, yes. A coworker, I would not.
Oh, yeah.
Man, like, I
no,
would
you're
be like,
adding in
wait.
logic to this. No, I'm talking about
But he just became a coworker. Peeje
in
could have hit
civilian
before
waters.
we was coworkers.
Peeje been a coworker from day one.
Yeah, but me and Peeje had lives before this.
Also,
That's funny.
I could see a world in civilian waters where maybe you guys hit it off for a week, but I also don't think Demaris would ever travel to New London, Connecticut, where you live, to go see you. So I think by the sheer
Demaris
distance would never happen.
I'm not even put Demaris out there like that. She would travel to where I live. You know where she traveling now? Are you kidding me?
That's on a plane, though.
Are you kidding me?
If you flew her to like Boston and then picked her up, maybe, because that's how fucking far you live.
Nah.
Let's just all take a beat. let's take a
Baby,
beat.
they just don't take me out to close friends. All right. Once again, I ain't say nothing. I peep game over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't respond. I didn't, you know what I mean? I just was like, all right, there go Baby D. That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, how was your weekend then?
Weekend was chill, man.
Just looked at her close friends?
Well, I mean, I did a little more than that, but you know, just chill shit.
Yeah. What's a little bit more?
I mean, what did I do this weekend? I was gonna go to the movies, but then last minute I was like, I
Canceled.
No, I wanted to see Superman, but then I was like, nah, I didn't go see. So I went to my homeboy had a baby shower, so I went to that, and that was it. That was like the only thing I did outside of the house this weekend, other than like regular weekend shit.
What did you wear and what did you give as a gift?
I just had a tracksuit on. What the pants and a t-shirt.
Okay.
Track pants.
Oh, it was more of a casual baby shower?
Yeah, it was chill shit.
Gotcha.
It wasn't that. It wasn't Burberry print everywhere. It wasn't that. Yeah, it wasn't doing that.
Are you more of a money gifter or like you want to be unique to what you think like the baby's interests are going to be?
Well, I mean, if the parents have a registry,
That's usually easy.
Yeah, that's the easiest thing in the world. Like, you got a registry, cool. Like, do that. Maybe a gift card or something like that. But yeah, it was it. I didn't really do nothing too crazy this weekend.
Okay. Baby showers are a great place to meet women. Like, everyone like automatically ovulates when they walk in.
Baby
like who's going to be next and shit. It's a good place to.
Yeah, you can smell ovulation.
Yeah, like get to know women of like, yo, are you next? Like, no, I'm single. Like, oh, and then that's always a way.
That's it.
Yeah.
That means they want to fornicate right then and there. Yeah. Get it?
Raw.
Yeah. Even though we just met, yeah.
Imagine meeting somebody at a baby shower and just having that aura and energy and sleeping with a stranger and then getting pregnant and aborting it.
Yeah, so
that'd just be a wild sequence of events of like
we are back, sponsored by Boost Mobile.
Like this baby's existence happened because one baby
unlimited talk from Rory, text and data for just $25 a month.
Said I was in a good mood.
Yeah.
Anyways,
merch is also on sale too, Rory. I don't know if you know that.
I do know that, yes.
Okay.
It's available at newrorymall.com. You can listen to this episode for only $5 a month, ad-free on Patreon, patreon.com/newrorymall.
That's right.
Over the weekend, I also went to a event that makes women ovulate per se, but...
Desperate?
Not desperate. Just sad in a beautiful way. It was one of the most beautiful weddings I've ever been to. Best vow exchange I've ever seen in my entire life. Like that was kissing styles up there. That was like years and years of chemistry. I have never seen when the groom did his speech, I said, oh wow, she has a lot to follow here. I don't even know if she'll be able to follow this. Then she proceeded to Loaded Lux, all first verse, his vows. If you didn't cry, you were a complete fucking sociopath. And my row, we were sitting there just... It's weird how such a beautiful thing could then make it about you. Because we all said afterwards, like, that was the most beautiful thing ever. How do we get that? It was a very sad, beautiful, and joyous moment.
That's
like,
dope.
damn, man, fuck y'all. This is real.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Beautiful. Love is beautiful.
Y'all are not just doing this to do it. Y'all like each other a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun time.
That's dope, man.
It was a good social. I haven't been like out in a while. I danced because there was the pre-shit Friday and Saturday. Cut loose, let go of my phone. I had fun.
Cut loose, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You got the cut loose age?
This how much I cut loose, right?
Don't say cut loose to me, man.
I took my loafers off to go on the dance floor.
Oh shit.
Yeah, women took their heels off. We was cutting tile. We was cutting tile.
Oh, okay. There was a party.
Oh, we was partying for sure.
That's dope, man. That's a good time.
Oh, yeah. But no, it was a lot of fun. And I guess I need to go to more weddings. None of my friends like get married like that. I noticed that, like, I've been to a few
You
weddings.
was at
Don't
a
get me
wedding
wrong.
at Sandy Hook.
I was, yes.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was what, last year, 2 years ago?
Yeah, something like that. Which was cool. I enjoyed that one a lot. But that's a lot of gaps because a lot of people I talk to go to weddings like fucking, bi-weekly when they turn 35. Or I've been to so many.
Yeah.
The amount of people I knew at that wedding that we were all lonely and desperate, I was like, this is... We all like had an understanding of each other, like, because we've all seen each other's like ups and downs, long-term relationship, short-term relationship, some people there, Eskimos, some people, exes, like, it was a community of people that like really fucking knew each other at this wedding.
Yeah.
And we, at that reception, like before everyone started having fun, it was just post like, wow, that was the most beautiful shit I've ever seen to, what have all of us done in the last 15 years?
We got to get our shit together.
Look at this beautiful example. How come we can't do this shit?
Yeah, we got to get our shit together.
I mean,
oh, and then everyone, because a lot of people like work in a similar business at the reception. We've all made excuses for ourselves, like, because we work in entertainment, it's tougher, and like certain people that aren't in it can't deal with you. No, we just saw two people just do it. Every excuse we made for ourselves, we were like, well, this is an example of it can work.
Yeah, the example is right in front of us.
Like,
that it can work.
Wow, maybe like healthy shit does exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I plan to thoroughly talk to my therapist tomorrow about that wedding. How fucked up is that? I left the wedding and was like, I need to like talk to my therapist.
About you getting married or?
No, just enjoying such a beautiful ceremony and having nothing but pessimistic thoughts about it.
Okay, got you. Yeah, you need to talk to your therapist.
Like, the way people be like, oh, I only post for motivational purposes. Like, I'm showing you all this money to show you could get it.
Right.
And then when someone says something negative, it's like, oh, you a hater. Like, you're being a hater because this person's doing nothing but showing you that you can be successful. I wasn't hating at all. I was just like, damn, I don't think I'll be able to do that.
Yeah, talk to your therapist, man. Go sit on the couch.
During both of their vows, I said, I identify with nothing you're saying.
I've never loved nobody the way these two love each other.
That's
never.
Damn.
That's real though. Sometimes you got to go to a wedding to realize that about yourself. Like, damn, like y'all sitting here. This is how y'all really feel about each other. Like, I don't think I've ever felt like that way about somebody. That's a real feeling.
I got y'all. Rory, you want to be in my wedding?
You get married, baby D?
Eventually.
That's right. Talk that. Put it out there.
Yeah.
Wait,
put it out there.
But I thought I thought that went without saying.
What, that I was getting married? Oh, that you were in my wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You know how like the groom usually has to like throw his bride's brother like in it? Like he's clearly not part of the best man crew.
Yeah.
But it's like, I always thought I was going to be the guy at the end of the line. Like,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely.
I thought I was the brother version of that. Like, listen, Rory's not social. He doesn't have to go to any of y'all shit, but just put him at the end and tell him what color to wear. I always thought that was going to be me.
Yeah, I'm going to make you cry.
Very minimal instructions for
my
Rory.
vow's going to go crazy. I got you. Don't worry. It's coming soon. I got you.
Coming soon is hilarious.
He was just covered in chlorine. He was just at a pool party.
What that?
Coming soon.
People can't go to pool parties and they get married? What that mean?
Nah. Those the ones that ain't get married. Like,
you would have sat in the row with us on Saturday.
Yeah. See, she ain't been to no pool parties.
Wait, hold on.
Ask her when the last time she been to a pool party.
I want to get this right.
Nah.
You can't go to a pool party if you're in a serious committed relationship. That's what you're telling me?
Nah, for what? What you going to the pool party for?
The same reason you would go to a regular party?
We ain't partying no more after we get together. You crazy?
And that's why relationships don't last.
Nah, we party together, but we not going to no pool party. What is that? First of all, we not getting in the water.
Well, no, you don't go to the pool party to get in the water.
So why we at a pool party?
That's
because it's bad bitches at the pool party half naked.
That's what I'm saying. I don't need my bad bitch to be half naked around these other bad bitches.
But see, if you that's you be with the wrong bad bitches.
No, I'm with the right bad bitches.
Should be scouting bad bitches that's walking around half naked.
Nah,
yeah,
we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. This
boring.
This is a union. This is a union. Everybody can't be a part of the union.
But they can visit the union.
Exactly.
No, they can't.
Like everyone can go to Virginia.
Virginia Union? Yeah, absolutely. Everybody can go to Virginia Union.
Like you just show up to the union for the day.
Yeah, but I
leave.
mean, if you seriously on the thinking about getting married, naturally, just certain things you just won't be a part of anymore.
I mean, depending what the pool, I don't think it's the end of the world.
Party, but I'm just saying,
your
like,
bride goes to a pool party with her friend.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, there's certain
if they
things
pouring champagne on her ass, then that's not your bride. But you know, you could watch from a distance.
I don't know, man. I just don't think that's part of our brand.
Okay, could you then? That's not part of our brand.
Yeah, when you get married, that's just when you get engaged. That's not part of your.
So
brand.
when you're on like the second or third date, are you coming with a deck that like gives the color aesthetic, a logo? Like,
Me?
Yeah, like your brand. No, just if y'all are a brand.
Yeah, but that's once I feel like this is my wife. If I'm dating a girl and I feel like, damn, I could see myself really being with her, like really getting married. There's certain things that I just wouldn't want her to be doing after that.
Oh, well, I'm going with her to the pool party.
Okay. Have fun.
We're gonna show the union there.
See, so whoever married Maul, like Maul boring as fuck. So you telling me if she ain't going somewhere with you, she can't go? If she going,
I never said that.
If there's a fun, okay,
I want her to go somewhere without me. I don't always want to be nowhere.
But not
Go have fun.
But not pool parties. What about regular parties? Can she go to the hookah lounge?
Yeah, have fun.
They be throwing ass there too, though.
Yeah,
it was way more ass thrown at the hookah lounge than it was at that pool party.
Probably.
Pool parties is for niggas to stand around with cute outfits, with cute, colorful outfits on and like be bougie. I don't see people dance at pool parties.
What pool? People go in the pool at pool parties and they dance and they have fun.
No.
Yeah, my wife ain't going to no pool.
I'm not gonna go. Going in the pool at the pool party is great.
That is.
Do you think you can meet a wife at a pool party?
I think so. I think you can. She just better not be in the pool.
I'd actually prefer that woman. She's here to actually have fun and enjoy the aquatic experience that this was supposed to be. The girl that's there just to wear a thong and twerk. You might as well just go to a strip club at that point. Like I thought we were here to have a pool party.
Strippers need love too.
I've loved them before.
Yeah. Still love them.
That's why I was in that row that I was in at the wedding.
Yeah. Stripper row. Yeah, I know.
Strippers row.
Strippers row. Rory was a retired stripper at the wedding.
Yo, this was not at the actual wedding, but over the weekend, I was with a group and a gentleman who you guys know, which I'll tell you off mic, said to me and pointed at a girl and said, "Is that girl transgender?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh shit. I was about to get burnt again." And I said, "Again?"
Get burnt again is crazy.
I said, "Again?"
See?
Tell me more. He said, "Well, I was in Atlanta." And I said, "You can stop there. Tell me later."
That'll do it. There you go.
It did remind me. I do need to follow up with him because it was loud where he was at and I wanted to sit down and hear this entire fucking story. Because at what point did you realize...
You have a type? Oh.
Well, I was going to get to that later. Like, hey, maybe you think, maybe this is your journey. Mm-hmm. Like, God don't make mistakes. Maybe he put us, here all together for that reason. And it's happened before. I just want to know, like, did you get a handful of something? Like, when did you find out when you got burnt the first time?
A handful of what?
Nuts.
I wish it wasn't so loud where we were, because when he said Atlanta, I was like, tell me later.
People be trying to act like they ain't into that. Just say you into that. Don't give me the, yo, I got tricked.
Oh, damn, you into
like,
that.
yo, I got tricked. You into that. You into that. It is fine.
Oh, Lord.
Just say you into it. I hate when, I almost got tricked. What?
Yo, you know what? You're actually not, I didn't look at it that way because other things were going on. That wasn't really my concern. They were definitely over there, like, I wouldn't say flirt, but they were talking. Like, I didn't know if they knew each other, whatever. Like, he was flirting. There was rhythm. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but you can see rhythm when rhythm is happening. That could have been his way of, like, saving face.
That's exactly what that was.
Yeah, he should have just, go like that girl.
Go have fun, man. Dude.
You think I give a fuck?
Yeah, like, that'd be my thing. Go have fun, man.
Maybe he was testing the temperature in the room of like, yo, does everybody know what I'm doing?
Yes.
And nobody in the room would have given a fuck.
Nobody.
She was cool as shit too.
Yeah, nobody.
She was kicking it with us before.
Yeah, he was one of the guys. My bad, Peeje.
Just want to make it clear, I use proper pronouns.
What, man?
She was a wonderful woman, and I do wish the best for them. I just don't think he, meaning the guy that I was speaking to, should have to hide. Like, let your freak fly, man. If that's your thing, go crazy, man. I'll go to y'all wedding.
Maul.
What?
He's just
I'm just I can't even laugh no more, dog. Remember when niggas could laugh? Like I can't even
And
laugh.
matter of fact, it makes those types of things worse when it gets quiet. Like, because even though that did happen, it's still like nobody cares and we was fucking around.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean we can't make jokes about it.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like, why we can't laugh? Like, it's okay, man. We can still laugh about shit.
Because
God
I
damn.
think women come in all forms, sizes, shapes, everything. We've all made fun. Women have made fun of girls talking up. Men, they don't find attractive. Like now we can't, if it's an even playing field with everybody, everybody should be able to be joked on.
Yeah.
okay.
That's right. Equality.
Yeah.
That's all I'm about.
So the homie should just
Equality. Everybody gonna
went
get
for the
these
kill.
jokes. Yeah, everybody gonna get them. It's all good. It's all love, man. Well, we made headlines. I guess you want to call it that.
I don't think we got credit for the headline though.
We didn't? I don't really care.
Y'all sparked the DC Young.
Oh no, we did have Shade Room did credit us. Thank you, Shade Room, for everything that you've done for the culture.
Thank you, Shade Room.
DC
Yes.
Youngfly, Rick Ross exchanged words following DC's recent mention of him walking up and leaving in the middle of their interview on the 85 South
Ross,
show.
tag me in that hat.
Did notice that as well. And they did put our clip here as well and added New Roy and Mall. Do we think this is going to continue on for a while? Because Ross is one of those people that will never let shit go. I was kind of excited because I thought Ross was going to go for like 48 hours of just nonstop clips, but he just gave us a pool clip.
Nah, I
He
mean,
gets in pools at pool parties.
we had when we had DC here, was it last year? When he was by himself without the fellas, we asked him, and he responded. But it was only right that now that we had Chico and Carlos in the studio that I asked him again because it had been some time, and maybe they did see Ross since then and speak about it. But I think everything that DC said was on par with what he said last year. He felt the way, it is what it is. Like, and I understand that there wasn't no disrespect. It's still love to Ross and still support Ross. But, you got to understand that as men, sometimes you're like, damn, like, why would you do us like that especially when we fuck with you so heavy? So I respect everything that DC said. I respect it. I understand it. And he's absolutely right in feeling the way he felt. And
Yeah.
Ross's response was a little, he said that, he went there for free. I don't think that 85 pays anybody to do their podcast. So everybody does it for free. People with a bigger name than Rick Ross have done it for free. And then saying, that he had to, he said he had to go somewhere, and that's not what he did. He said he was going to the bathroom and he left.
Yeah.
So Ross's response was still like, yo, just take accountability. Ross, we fuck with you, support your music, support everything you got going on. Just take accountability, man. I believe that what really happened is Ross might have been in one of those zones where he was too high. And you could start getting that anxiety, you start panicking, you just got to get out wherever you at, you just got to get some air, like you got to get outside. So it may have been one of those things where Ross was just, got too high and was having one of them, anxiety attacks, and he just had to get outside and get some cool air and just, just move around a little bit to stop, not have a panic attack. So I understand it, but Ross got to take accountability, man. Like what he did was wrong. You can't walk off the set like that and say you're going to the bathroom and then the next thing the guys hear is you still got the live on and you in the car and the car's moving and you driving down the highway. Like, that's just wrong. You don't do 85 like that.
I mean, if he was that high, that would have been a great reason and response to later say, I don't even remember that clip.
Or that.
I didn't even know I was there.
Yeah, but don't turn it into I did it for free and it's like Snoop did it for free. If Snoop Dogg do something for free, Rick Ross could do something for free.
In this genre of podcasting, I mean, I guess outside, well, I don't think Vlad's in our genre because that's more like strict interview style shit. People do not pay guests that at least I'm aware of.
Yeah.
I mean, we've covered guests, travel or hotel if we want to come kick, but like a fee to come on a pod. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of cool.
Yeah. No.
And I don't knock people that do that. I understand this is a business and it's a numbers game and things do matter. I think there's nothing wrong with paying guests, nothing wrong. But 85 us, like that's not really our thing. If you don't want to be here because you don't want to be here, or we can't have a mutual beneficial thing, you trying to bunch of shit, cool. But I mean, nah, I'm not. If you come for free, then don't leave 10 minutes. Just don't come.
No, just say, yo, fellas, I need to get out of here. That would have fixed everything. But don't say, yo, I'm about to go to the bathroom, and the next thing we hear is the cars pulling off. Like, That's crazy. Like, I thought you was going to the bathroom. Which bathroom we should have asked?
His.
You know what I'm saying? His bathroom at his crib? Okay, cool. Like, you know.
DC added something, which, correct me if I'm wrong, when he was here by himself, I don't remember him bringing up the other point that Ross was on a white podcast. They was talking about CO shit like a week later.
Yeah.
That added even more credence to me.
Yeah.
If DC would have said that before, I would have fully understood why he was pissed off.
Nah, I understood it without it. Like, oh, just
No, fair, but like when he said, I was like, oh, that's way worse than I thought it was.
But you know, shout out to the guys for coming through. Shout out to 85 South. Definitely got to catch them on the tour, the Spin the Block tour, coming to a city near you.
Oh yeah,
definitely got to see the guys live.
And I hope, you know, if we could have been any type of catalyst for Ross to go back on their show and they have an amazing episode, I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to be beef. I think it'd be way funnier. Like DC said, like we could have done some
beef.
sketch shit around it. Like we could have just made a joke out of it.
Man, listen, it's not beef, man. It's never, that's not what this thing is. We're not here to promote beef. Like, it's not a beef thing. It's a accountability thing. That's all. I think that DC is just looking for just a little accountability on Ross's behalf. You know, and if part of the accountability is him going back and making up for it, say, yo, damn, you know, like I walked off last time, let me go make it right with the homies, then let that be a part of it. But it's all love. Shout out to 85 South. Shout out to Rick Ross. Everybody keep doing what they're doing. Everybody keep getting money.
Yeah.
No worrying mouth.
This message applies to 99% of you listening right now, because that's how many of you can be covered by fast and reliable service on the Boost Mobile network with 99% nationwide coverage. That's pretty much the whole nation if you get down to it more. Like 99% pretty much covers.
That covers it.
It covers everything. But if you're thinking, no, I'm special, I'm in that 1%, Boost Mobile's amazing network does apply to you. I promise. And I don't want to hear it. You're either that one guy who actually profited off meme coin, or you're a billionaire. And in my experience, I find all of you untrustworthy and weirdly obsessed with memes. But for the 99% of you, listen up.
Right now, when you switch to Boost Mobile, you can get the iPhone 15 with Dynamic Island and a 48 megapixel main camera for $99.99. That's $99.99 for the iPhone 15 on a nationwide network. I'm 99% positive Boost Mobile just gave all of us a really freaking good deal. In-store offer only. $35 device setup fee may apply. Requires credit qualification, ID verification, and activation on $60 plan. Tax extra. 5G speeds not available in all areas.
I want to give a congratulations first to the Clipse. 112K sold first week. That is incredible numbers.
I keep saying 112, 118. Which one is it?
I've seen conflicting ones, but I'm looking at.
It's a win, man. It's a win for hip hop.
Billboard shit here, and it's 112 here. 54, almost 55,000 pure sales, which I think is incredible too.
Independent?
Yeah, which despite what people, when they see the Rock Nation thing, and here I go caping when I'm really not, I'm just telling you the truth. Rock Nation's label folded into a distribution company. So you can sign to Rock Nation and not be on their label. You can just sign to their distribution company.
Yeah.
There is a million artists that y'all think are purely independent that use Rock's distribution.
Mm-hmm.
People use TuneCore, they're still independent, right?
Right.
It's just another version of that. But that also means they're gonna like want to check on their investment too. Mm-hmm. If they get a percentage of what you do, why wouldn't we try to help y'all push anything?
Right.
And also, what's wrong with that?
Mm-hmm.
The new fan shit of trying to kill TDE for like giving Doechii a lot of looks and all this major, they got a major, that's the point of your label, is to push you. You guys have seen labels be so shitty for so long that y'all get confused when a label does their job and say there's something wrong with it. Mm-hmm. Like, that's only in our face because of the label. Yeah, that's the fucking point.
Right.
And I don't know, how do you feel about this Clipse perspective of their rollout? I think it was amazing. We came on here and said it's been one of the better rollouts. But the way it's been turned into this machine manipulation is absolutely insane to me. What publication, media outlet did the Clipse do that not every single fucking artist has done before?
I think what the Clipse did was dope. I mean, it felt like an old school rollout. They actually was out, moving around, doing the work. But on top of the rollout and the things like that, one thing that a lot of people don't understand, Rory, is the work that goes on behind the scenes for these rollouts. This is months in advance that these things have to be planned. But the bottom line, because you could have the greatest rollout, but if the music isn't doesn't stand up to the rollout and doesn't stand up to all of the things, and us constantly seeing this in our face, that's when it's a problem. Now, what the Clipse did, the music, it spoke for itself. They did what they were supposed to do on that side of it. The rollout helped amplify it and let people know that the album was coming. I love what they're doing from the vinyls, the artwork, the sneakers. Everything that they're doing is intentional. It makes sense. It seems like it's a well-executed plan to back up a well-executed body of work.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said intentional, because to finish my point, the Clipse didn't go anywhere that anyone else had. Anytime they went somewhere, they made it intentional and it sat with the audience. What they spoke about, even if you disagreed with it, even if you said, oh, it's clout chasey with the Push and Travis shit. Every time the Clipse went somewhere, they made something count, whether they were talking about their parents passing. Whether they were just playing Jada and Fat Joe, some of the songs before on camera, and you just said Jada just had the disgusting, that's intentional. That's you're taking a platform that has a lot of numbers and the audience is leaving with something that has to do with your project. So you could say they had the machine, but the machine wasn't in the room with them when they were being interviewed, when they were promoting it. You think Push and Malice need Rock Nation or even Steven Victor, one of the best managers, or even Steven, to get the looks that they got? No, because they've been in this business for 25 years, have their own connections. People love them. They are legends in their own right, legendary catalog, started with Pharrell. No, maybe people just like the Clipse and maybe they're very good at what they do. Because I would love to see what look the Clipse got that every A-list artist on a major hasn't gotten.
Yeah, no, I think the Clipse, what they did was they just spoke to their fan base. They catered to their fan base. If you're new to the Clipse, I'm sure that they welcome that as well. But I think they focused on their core. They focused on what they do. They didn't go too far away from the Clipse brand and the things that they would naturally align themselves with. Again, do I feel like some of it was clout chasing? Yeah. I feel like the Travis shit was a little clout chasing.
Can we look up the definition of clout chasing? Because we've talked about this before.
Well, let's look.
Isn't marketing clout chasing?
Let's look up the definition of clout. You already know what chasing means.
But it's been manipulated to the culturally.
But I don't. But even if it is right, even if I feel like the Travis shit was unnecessary and it was to, kind of amplify things, cool. My thing is, the music still stood though. The music was still good.
And before anything Travis related, all those interviews, they were reacting to a song. Yeah. It's not like there was no music related to, because of course we always want rappers to rap about how they feel. I always want to know how Push feels, even if it is at Travis's expense. It's not like he just went on a interview run talking about it. They were asking about a verse he had in a song. So, if you're gonna do that, it's in the music. Yeah. That's all that matters.
And in the music was great. Again, they didn't go far away from their formula with Pharrell. And if you're blessed enough to have Pharrell, in charge of your music and in the studio producing your music, you really just got a layup at that point. Like it's like, Pharrell set the screen, you can go get a bucket. So I think the Clipse did what they were supposed to do, man. Yeah. This just speaks to keeping true to your formula, keeping true to your brand, keeping true to it is what you do, keeping true to your audience, feeding your audience. In a time like now where it's a lot of other things in the space and sounds and things like that, it takes a certain type of person to know who they are, know what their sound is, to stay true to it and deliver. And that's what they did, man. Whether you like the Clipse or not, there's no doubt that they stayed true to who they are and executed.
And everyone that has been trying to put like a negative connotation to their numbers or trying to focus on everything but the music, I think you brought up a great point of through their rollout and music, stayed to their core, and look what happened. It leaked over to people that weren't their core. Yeah. They got in front of everyone, not by having to do, of course the Travis thing was one thing, but they focused music. Platforms, they even said, we only want to speak to certain people with this shit. Your core is what you focused on, and it went past your core. That's why focusing on your core first is always the best route.
Always the best way.
I saw a lot of people comparing with Jackboys, and congrats to Chase, Trav, everybody. 250 first week, crazy. 181 pure sales.
They did 250?
251. Now that brought up why I brought up Jackboys.
That's surprising. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see anybody talking about the album.
Yo, Travis went #1 with a mixtape that was like 10 years old that he re-released with a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's wild.
It didn't really shock me. It brought up a lot of points over the past week with the Clipse and Jackboys, because like you said, Clipse did a lot of cool shit with different vinyl covers, different merch pieces. Push even said, I forgot, maybe it was with Joe and Jada, that they plan to do more merch collabs with this album. I'm sure that the record will be part of it when you purchase the clothes. That's what Jackboy's done. That's always been something people say about Travis. Remember when Nicki went on that whole fucking crazy rant? And then Billboard changed the rules in 2020. Then 2023, I want to say, they changed it back. That's why we're still able to do the bundle thing. But you have to have the album available for purchase by itself, and then only one t-shirt and album can be sold together.
Okay.
That's the only bundles you're allowed
so this
to
was
do.
connected, this album was connected to some Jackboys merch?
A lot of it.
Okay.
That's why.
Well, that changes things a little bit.
I want to make it clear, like Pure Sales also comes from buying direct on iTunes, buying direct vinyls and everything. So they accuse the Clipse and Jackboys of like, you know, the margins are kind of crazy, but not too far off for people that do bundles. It's about half.
Okay.
Who cares? I understood Nicki shit because to a superstar like Nicki Minaj, a lot of perception in number one doesn't matter. I get it. But the fans that get mad about this shit, I don't understand. So Billboard, we have no artist union. We can't even regulate how Billboard even counts anything. We allowed streaming to set the exact price of what our songs are worth without even a hearing, a trial, nothing. They said, this is the market value, no matter who the fuck you are, and this is it. And we said, okay, here's my music. We're not allowed to go try to find a loophole so we can make some more money? You already fucked us by setting a standard that only really benefits y'all at the end of the fucking day. We're not allowed to go outside the lines. The labels we sign to are in bed with you. So why the fuck would I be mad at Travis or Malice or Push to find a way to go direct to their consumers to make more money off their hard work? The fuck is y'all mad at an artist for? Be mad at that we have to do this. Because there's no reason a Travis Scott song should be worth 0.000001 of a penny.
Right.
And you also know how to design clothes? You fucking right, I'm gonna find a loophole.
Yeah, I think that, you know,
that's
people
what creators had to do forever is try to find a loophole out of the system that y'all create that we can't go outside of. And now the fans of creatives are going like, oh, nah, how you doing that shit? That's cheating. No, we've been cheated.
Yeah, I think that's the part of it that fans don't really look at and don't really take into, you know, account. Is yes, I understand, you know, you're saying, oh, well, the numbers only look like that because they have merch with it. Yeah, but on the artist side, they're looking at it like, well, shit, we got to find a way to make money. We got to find a way to, you know, capitalize off of this album. We can't do it purely off of streaming because of, like you said, what they're paying us for a stream. So, I mean, you know, but again, it's not the consumer's responsibility to, one, know that or think about that. The consumer's responsibility is to consume and decide whether or not they enjoy it or not. They don't really have to get into the business side of it. But they, you know, when they express themselves and they're mad about something, the information should be available to them. Hey, listen, like you said, the artist is only getting paid this small percentage on their music. Is it not fair for the artist to find a way to kind of capitalize and make money off of their music in another lane? I think it is, you know what I'm saying? Whether that affects the sales and how fans look at the numbers and who's number one, who's number two. Like I said, some of my favorite albums, I don't know where they landed on the charts. I don't know what they sold first week. I have no idea.
And on top of that, and I'm not like taking a shot at Billboard or anything. It's really because we have a no artist union that can regulate it. We don't even know how the fuck Billboard counts anything.
Right.
There's no checks or balances of like, all right, can I audit Billboard? Like, you can't do that. So artists just have to do what is better for them. And we talked about back to like the Nicki thing. I do understand that some major label artists, especially at that level, have stipulations in their contract. Like if you get a number one album, certain budget gets open, like accolades do matter. It matters with Grammys. Perception is a thing in artistry. So, okay, if you set the standard that I have to have a number one album, I'm a creative. I'm not going to find a way to do it. I have to manipulate the system that you won't change.
Right.
So I'll also do that. I'll also sell a t-shirt and not even put an extra $9.99 on it, but you're still getting a digital download. I'll even take the hit financially to do the perception thing because you have created a contract where I need to be in the top 10 to matter at your label or to open a certain budget or have any leverage when I renegotiate.
Right.
I can't get this Grammy because, oh, if you look at Billboard, it doesn't match our Grammy standards. Like, Yeah, artists are just doing what's best for them that doesn't affect the fans whatsoever.
Artists got to pivot, man. Artists got to find a way to still capitalize off their art. If it means, attaching it to a fire piece of merch and things like that, that's just the game that has to be played.
When the Khaled, Tyler thing happened, remember with their fight for number one and that whole corny situation on Khaled's behalf. We all have corny moments. I'm not shitting on Khaled. His shit when he didn't beat Tyler was pure. I'm sure he did a merch bundle somewhere in there, but he tied that to an energy. He was selling cases of energy drinks, and we didn't even know that was tied to. I was at 7-Eleven, didn't know I just bought a Khaled album.
Yeah, you know now.
And here's the thing: I know number one matters a lot to Khaled. It's part of his brand and his perception, which I get. I totally get that.
Yeah.
I also didn't care. Like if that's how Khaled can make money on the back end and has a deal with the energy company, to me that's good business.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, unless they're like harming people overseas to create this energy drink. I don't like what, why as a fan would I be fucking mad at that?
Yeah. Only time
That's so weird to me.
Only time I look at it a weird way is when the music is trash. And you tell me that's number one. That's when I'm like, yo, cut this shit, man. Like that album is fucking terrible. Like, but if the music is fire, the album is dope. I don't care if it's a hoodie or some sneakers or energy drink tied to that shit. I don't care. As long as the music is good. When the music is not good and y'all try to tell me this is the number one album, that's when I'm looking at you like, man, get out of here. That's not the number one album.
I literally, to this day, I feel like the first Patriot Act, Big Brother looking over you was U2 in all Apple products. U2 has been part of my life, whether I like it or not.
Yeah.
So we supposed to get mad when Hove does a deal with Samsung and it's a million copies before the album even comes out? I don't care.
Right.
Is Magna Carta good? Why the fuck would that bother you?
Yeah, I get it. But as fans, they support who they support, man, and they want to see their people at number one. And if somebody has a hoodie that's dope, but the album is not, and now that album is number one, I get that part of it too. I get why people are upset.
I think a lot of fans, myself included sometimes, which is...
Your merch can't be better than the album. Let's put that out there. Your merch can't be better than the album.
But
that's when the problem
Here's the thing. I, as a moral fan of music, do have an issue with people that are not artists, that are just here for a lick. But if your music is trash and your actual talent is to create merch and you're using your shitty YouTube type beat shit to get eyes in front of your actual talent, I don't care. I don't.
But you speaking from a creative. And I understand it, and I get it. I understand.
A creative that also realizes that integrity doesn't pay the mortgage sometimes. And I'm not saying go do some shit against your integrity or against your moral value, but if you can capitalize and get $10 instead of $5 out of your core fan base, and your fan base can't wait to do that because your product is also good, what the fuck is the problem?
Yeah, I get it. I understand that.
I want to ask these fans, like, to break down what would you do in this situation? That needs to be an app. Anyone that does a tweet that's like really criticizing someone's business move that doesn't, again, like hurt anyone, it should give you the scenario of like, what would you do in this? Yes or no? Would you take this advance? Would you take the, all right, if Kaz came to you to do all your artwork and then wants to do 5 different vinyls as limited edition, charge this much money? Yes or no?
Right. Yeah, no, I get it.
Of course you do that.
I don't know. Makes sense. As long as Tyler, the Creator, don't have the number one album next week, I'm cool.
Why?
That shit is trash.
Ooh.
It's been 3 hours.
It's been 3 hours of trash.
Really?
That shit is not it. And I love it. You know I fuck with Tyler.
I know you love Tyler.
That album is not it, bro.
Really?
I don't like it.
Rory?
I don't like it.
It's been one listen, because again, we're recording this on Monday. It came out 6 a.m. on Monday, which I want to say I love that Tyler's last 2 albums, he's done this. Morning on Monday, you could live with it throughout the week.
I like that.
The weekend.
I like dropping it on Monday.
Friday, Saturday, yeah, people have shit to do. Sometimes it's tough to live with an album. I like Monday morning, fuck the numbers, fuck playlisting, but not every artist can do that. Tyler's Tyler, so he can do that.
Yeah, he has the luxury of doing that.
I miss Tuesday releases. Like, I like this. So I haven't had much time. I loved it off the first listen.
Loved it?
Yeah.
No fucking way. Our taste levels are not that different, bro.
It's a fun project.
You could have, yes, it is. It's a fun project. That's just not it.
So you're going to get really pissed at my comparison then.
What are you comparing this to?
It's what, 21 minutes?
Yeah.
Straight to the point album. I'm not comparing them sonically or lyrically. I'm saying, to me, this is like his King Disease Magic type series. It's straight, it's good beats, some bars, nothing's overthought. It's just music. It's just straight to the fucking point of here's a great beat and here's some raps.
Listen, I listened to
It's
it.
that version of the King's Disease shit in Magic, the way Nas and Hit Boy did.
Listen.
Like, we're not overthinking this. This is just great beats and great rhymes.
That's cool. And sometimes not overthinking it is great. This is one time where not overthinking it didn't land on the side of great. To me, I love Tyler, the Creator. I think he's dope. I love everything he does visually. I love his whole aesthetic, his brand. I fuck with him. This project, I'm not going to go back and listen to this much, if at all.
Really?
It just didn't. I listened to it twice, maybe 2.5.
Okay, I only had one.
I turned it off when I got here on the third listen. It's just not.
What don't you like about it?
It's just I get it. You taking a chance sonically, musically. You doing something different, trying to sound different.
Here's the thing. I don't think there's like a risk here. I think it's just kind of straight to the point. Like, this is a mashup of all the sounds Tyler has had over the last 15 years, and
yeah, the mash.
I don't think there's any risk. I think this is Tyler in a true form of him not wanting to do 3 years in between albums like he used to, and just coming back with some 21 minutes. Instead of letting shit sit on a hard drive, I did it. Here you go.
He could have kept this 21 minutes though. We ain't need that.
Really?
Nah.
You don't think it's one of those that maybe you need to like give it a chance outside of a Uber in FDR traffic?
I listened to it in the crib.
Okay.
I turned it on this morning as soon as it dropped. I saw it dropped. I was like, oh shit, okay, getting dressed.
Okay.
Turn it on. And that's how I like to listen. I don't like to really like focus on the music. I like to just let it play, let it be in the background.
Same.
Nothing really grabbed me and was like, okay, this is hard. Like I didn't. It just was like, oh, it's music. It's like, all right, he's rapping a little bit, got a few bars, but it's not nothing where I'm like, yo, I gotta bring that back. I gotta hear that again. Like nothing said bring that back.
I liked the ones that stood out again. One listen in between having a flat tire. Sucker Free, I loved. Ring Ring Ring's cool. Stop Playing With Me. Don't You Worry. The last three I love. 8 through 10 I think are great. I have to go back to Don't Tap the Glass. This is a cool joint. Do I think it compares off first listen to like Igor? No, but it's
I'm not even comparing it to his other shit. I listen to it for exactly what it is. This is what he put out this morning. This is what I'm listening to. I'm not thinking about it what Igor is and all of that shit. I'm just listening to new Tyler music. None of it grabbed me. None of it held me. I didn't bring back any of the songs like, yo, let me hear that again. Like, it just didn't. It wasn't it for me, man. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it might change throughout the week.
Yeah.
But as of right now, 2.5 listens.
Well, also,
I'm cool. I go back to what I was listening to. Man, I was still listening to the Clipse.
Yeah, I mean,
I go back to that. Like I turned that off and went back to the Clipse. Like I don't know. I just didn't. It didn't really grab me. This project. Again, maybe he just wanted, like you said, get these songs out the hard drive, put it out there. Cool visual, I guess, whatever. But to me, it's just it just ain't it.
It's funny. I hope how quick he turned it around coming off the last project. I hope he's getting into everyone. I'm not comparing him to Nas, to that part of the second half of his career where it's a vibe. Like, keep putting music out like quicker. Like, I love that he waits to do these masterpieces, takes 3 years, tours.
Yeah, but everybody ain't
does
Nas.
Everything great. I'm not calling talent.
No, I get it.
Make
But
that very fucking clear.
No. But some people don't need to put out music at that volume, though.
I think Tyler, for the type of producer and writer he is one of those that I would trust at a high clip to do that. I really do. I was gonna come in here and say, is there a single artist in the new generation that you could compare to Tyler? I don't think, even out the big three, they don't. I think all three of them have, maybe better catalogs, which I think could even be argued to some degree. Is anyone, like, even when Kanye came out, there was still people that we could compare him to, as far as, like, we know Q-Tip produced raps, like, that was a thing for so long. And Ye, I think, was like the last probably big A-list rapper that we knew was producing. And if you say he didn't write some of his stuff, mixed bag. But Tyler's the only one of his generation that is that to me. So I think there's like a different connection when somebody's really producing it as like, you are putting this entire piece together. And looking at his catalog of 9 solo joints outside the Odd Future shit, this discography can be argued in hip hop history.
No,
at this point in 2025.
Yeah, no.
Whatever you think about this last project, it came out fucking 3 hours ago.
We know that about Tyler though.
This is a classic discography, which I don't know if his peers have this 9 right here.
No, but we know, and that's what I'm saying. I fuck with Tyler. Just this last offering, it didn't do nothing for me. And I think Tyler's incredible. Like I've spoken about that for years. I think he's incredible. To some extent, I even think he's underrated to some extent.
I hear what you're saying.
But just this don't tap the glass. I just don't, it again, I listened to it. It just nothing really grabbed me. Like nothing really was like, this is incredible. Like I didn't get that.
All right, can I challenge you for Friday that we revisit this, or maybe next Tuesday?
We could do it Friday. We could revisit it.
Okay.
That's enough days for me to like listen to a project.
Again, I liked it off the first listen. I'm also of the belief that there's projects I've loved off the first listen, and by the third one, I was like, maybe I just like the hype.
Yeah, no, it happens.
So I could come in here on Thursday and say, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But, we did also say in the group chat, like, it just came out. There's not even...
No, listen.
Don't judge us for any review.
I'm just going off of the natural... Like, when I listen to an album, it's just something that... something grabs me. Something holds my attention. Something... Like, this one, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that with this project.
What I did grasp from this one and probably the last 3-4 Tyler projects, which maybe because I had the wedding on my mind. If Tyler sat down, I would ask him if he ever thinks he'll find love.
Oh.
It's been 4 fucking
that
albums,
would be the
bro.
dumbest question you could ever ask Tyler,
Why?
the creator. Do you ever feel like you would find... I think Tyler would answer that in such a fucking
of course, because he's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you really pay attention to the themes and writing of the last 4 projects, this guy he sucks at love, man. I get it. That's why I identify with that shit. Like he does it in a great way as an artist because there's fun stuff, substance stuff. There's accountability on stuff. There's shit. What's the 15-minute joint on Call Me If You Get Lost? It's named after a street. Why am I blanking? Where everyone thought he was like talking about Solange or some shit, which was like a complete lie. When he fucked his man's girl. Oh, Wilshire. There was accountability on that of how like shitty he was, but not caring. That would be my first question to Tyler, creator. He's on some like, the last 4 albums have had a theme of the love below. Of like, this is never gonna work out for me.
Yeah.
And knowing how vulnerable Tyler has been, even when it's got him in trouble, but not really, sells out arenas. Nothing's changed. This guy sucks at love.
I mean, but don't...
And I'm not judging him because I was just in the stripper row at the wedding. Like this isn't an attack at his character. It's more of an identity thing. I can't think of an artist where the last 4 projects all have been like, it's not gonna work out. Usually they'll even lie and say there's like some redemption. Like they'll get in a situationship and be like, this is the one. And make an album about it. He has failed 4 albums straight with just trying to find a fucking girlfriend.
I mean, maybe he need a boyfriend.
Nobody's talked about that too.
So that's maybe he just don't. He's confused. He don't know what he wants.
In Sorry, which was on the deluxe of Call Me and Get Lost, which was like one of my favorite records of that year. He said he apologized to all the girls that he was lying to, that he was bisexual and fucking dudes, and then apologized to the guys for misleading them. Like, I'm just gay to fuck. I wasn't trying to date you.
Oh, so
like,
there go your answer. Tyler don't know what he want.
That's the theme too. In the
he don't know what he want, man. He got to be real and honest with himself first before you talking about finding love. Like he don't even know where to look for love at.
But then even if you look at like the deluxe of Call Me Get Lost, the record Heaven, when they flipped the John Legend shit, the whole second verse is just like dying to be 40 years old and married with kids.
Yeah,
and like setting his mom up in the house and all that. Like he's actively talking about that, but then only talks about how he fucks up every relationship.
Yeah, I think he's just, I mean, he'll find it one day. I just don't think right now Tyler is honest with himself. Personally, I don't know musically. I think he's tapped in there, but maybe personally, he just still, he's still finding himself and figuring out what he really likes.
Yeah, I wish he would come on the pod. I would talk about everything but music and piss off his whole core. I would just like want to talk about personal things. I would corner him worse than old boy did.
Yeah.
No, that was crazy. That was. I still can't believe that was real.
We glossed over that too quick.
Yeah, I still can't believe
that came and went and it shouldn't have.
That was absolutely crazy. I still think that was a skit. I don't think that was real.
I don't know, man. I thought it was a skit for a while. The more people I talked to, it wasn't like at all.
Yeah. Are they still cool?
I think. I don't know, but
I could see things.
I don't like follow his Getty images to see like who he walks out of the club with. But.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'll listen to the Don't Tap the Glass again. I'll give it a couple more listens, but off the first 2.5, I'm not really. I don't. It's just not for me.
What do you think?
Respectfully,
I was gonna say it's just not for you.
It's just not for me,
and that's okay.
What do you think that the title means of the album?
Don't Tap the Glass. You usually see that when there's animals that you don't want to agitate, that type of thing. So maybe he has a SeaWorld appearance coming up.
Yo, all right.
What?
Hilarious.
Maybe he has a SeaWorld. I don't know. He can't tap the glass. You don't want to disturb orca. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know if my white face should be the one. I think it's a brilliant title, and I almost don't want to give my opinion because if I'm wrong, boy, is that gonna be awkward.
What was your opinion, please?
I think
let's hear it.
I think based off, and again, first listen, maybe he explains it more, and I just didn't catch everything. Just off the title alone, based off, some of his recent comments about the Ian guy. Yeah, I think Tyler realizes that how big hip hop has become. There's a lot of people that aren't culture vultures per se, but they're just passing visitors and have had a higher opinion than they've ever had before. And they're viewing it the way I used to talk about The Wire, how white people love The Wire, because it feels like they could see the hood in a safe place. And they're like, white people are obsessed with The Wire. I think, obviously, it goes without saying, that's happened with hip hop and how much it's grown. So, telling y'all view us like this entertainment shit is a zoo. Like we are just dancing for you. So don't tap the glass. Just watch. Shut the fuck up, pay your fee, and watch.
All right.
If you view it this way, do not even really just pay your fee.
I see it.
Do not tap. You're treating us like animals. Like, like you just sitting there going like this and, I'm not even in your habitat. Like, but boy, I hope I'm fucking wrong. Or right, because if I'm wrong, it's going to be weird.
No, I mean, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that, you seeing it that way. That makes sense. I don't know if Tyler is, if he thought that deep into it, but
it just sparked, and I'm not saying solely this is like a Ian diss, because I don't even like listen to Ian or know about him, but that was the first time I heard Tyler speak up about that topic specifically and put a name on it. So yeah, I feel like Tyler's very intentional with his words in interviews. And what he said about Ian to me, don't tap the glass, sparked in my head right away. Like this guy over here cosplaying Gucci and Future and wearing fucking khakis and a polo, like that shit from Future and Gucci sounds that way because of pain. That's not like the shit you're doing in your voice. You don't understand what that comes from.
Yeah, okay, I see it.
This ain't you.
I see it.
Like it's fine with people that are influenced as long as they're authentic to themselves.
Right.
But this ain't. You don't even talk that way.
I can see it. Definitely not mad at that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll give it a couple more listens. You love it. And I think that our taste levels align on a lot of things. So the fact that I'm on the other side of the love, I'll give it a couple more listens.
I know what the fans are going to accuse you of. I do believe you because I don't think you lie about music opinions. But I know the comments are going to be like, Maul hates this because Braun and Clipse were in the video. I just know the internet. I just know I'm not saying it's true.
I just sat here and said I love the Clipse album.
We know, Pookie. The internet, we know. You know
okay,
that.
you don't. Okay, see, you don't because you don't tap the glass enough. You don't realize that
I'm a
this is
visitor.
all dedicated to Drake. And because Tyler was at the pop out, they all got in a group chat. And then LeBron went into the video. And then the Clipse. Obviously, we know their relationship for years with Tyler. And Tyler just became a Clipse fan.
Okay.
Because he hates Drake. And this album is coded in Honestly Nevermind. So yeah, you don't even
Don't tap the glass.
You gotta tap the glass more.
And then Iceman is coming. The ice, the glass. I see where it's going.
Tyler just want to be Iceman.
I see where it's going. I get it.
Because we know Tyler's never been original.
Yeah.
He's always trying to be somebody else.
I get it now. I get it. Okay.
They won't even catch that sarcasm. They're about to clip you and put that as a fucking clip.
Oh God.
Yeah, they'll miss the last 20 minutes and just clip that part.
Yeah.
of me.
You know how that goes.
And I'll be the Tyler hater. But I don't know. I mean, I like that video. And back to my app idea of, hey, what would you do in this situation? If LeBron James and the Clipse and Mav wanted to be in my video, I'd say yes. Did I think it's odd sometimes of just like somebody sitting there like this on a green screen? Sure. But I'd never say no if LeBron James wanted to be in my video.
As you should. You should welcome LeBron into your video.
That had nothing to do like Drake at all.
I really don't think that had anything to do with Drake whatsoever.
Peeje said,
Okay, the Clipse thing, obviously not. But what would Tyler have against Drake?
He was at the pop out.
Okay, but
I saw bro went to pop out with them, but been dick riding gang since headlines.
I thought that was more about like DeMar and Braun.
I mean Tyler too.
Tyler's been an open Drake fan, but the LeBron thing I understood because they were friends for real.
Mm-hmm.
Are Tyler and Drake that close? Like, did he owe him anything in that situation?
No, I don't think he did, but you know, he was at the pop out.
Oh, I don't think Drake likes anyone that went there. I just don't think Tyler is going out of his
Drake
way.
don't like the niggas that work the concession stand.
I would no,
He got all of they.
the union workers.
Oh, he got all of their IDs. He knows everybody that sold popcorn there that night. Fuck all y'all.
That's hilarious. The only thing I found weird was forget Drake out of that. Anytime Tyler has freestyled, even in the verse he has with Game, all he's done is diss LeBron James' hairline for the last 20 years anytime he's asked to rap. If I'm Braun, I'm gonna fuck the Drake shit. I'm not going like, we have to have a hairline conversation, sir.
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta watch the video again though to see if there's any little, you know.
what did I miss? Sorry.
The newspapers flying around, headlines in the newspaper.
Okay. Oh, all right. See, I'm wrong. I didn't think that headline shit was about Tyler, but when did headlines come out? 2014?
Sounds about right. Maybe 13.
Okay.
Either way, you know.
Okay, and
Headlines
actually I thought it was about Braun, but him and Braun have been friends was before that. That was like the what's the joint with Kanye, Wayne, Eminem, and Drake. That was for Braun's movie. Yeah, they've been friends for a while. All right. Maybe it was about Tyler. And the newspapers. Okay, I take it back.
Headlines was on Take Care, right?
Yeah.
2012.
Okay. Then all right, yeah, maybe it was.
I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, we just make
No, but
we got
honestly,
Rory really
usually I
thinking
hate all
shit.
that deep dive shit with certain stuff like that, but the newspapers, I mean, that does make sense now that you bring up the headline shit. Yeah, I get it.
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know.
Look at us stirring up narratives. I love that.
Everybody else do.
We the narrative cast.
Nah, we just the cast. We just that's it, bro. Everybody else start up narratives and shit. Like, all right.
When we stir up narratives, they tend to grow legs and start twerking. So
I mean, I'm just talking shit. I don't think that Tyler was throwing any shots at Drake.
Tyler
I don't think so.
cares like that, to be honest.
Yeah, and I also don't really care. But speaking of rap beef, since we're here, Skepta replied to Joyner Lucas. Listen, man, I'm here to walk back all my takes and start from scratch. It's been a weak ass fucking battle.
Damn.
Holy
You ain't
shit!
feeling you wasn't feeling the last.
Maybe I was too excited. Maybe I put myself at a pedestal of my excitement for this, and it wasn't warranted. I think both of these gentlemen who are highly lyrical, undersold. And I was fine with those first rounds just a little temperature check, a light shit, so we could eventually take it there. We've had this and it's been silence. Nobody cares.
Now they having a mid-off.
Nah, you know what it is? It's mid-off is funny. But you know what I think it is? I think that, because of the moment we had last year with two of the biggest in the game, and then it kind of parlayed into, other battles and
which were great.
I just think we battled out right now. I just think everybody's just like, everybody just relax. The battle thing is, if you wanted to continue to throw shots, cool. But I don't think that we want to see another battle right now. I don't think that we want that. We're getting good music, we're getting good albums. I think people are kind of moved away from the whole battle thing and are more focused on that. Just give us good music, give us good albums, give us some good shows. And that's cool. But I think the battle thing is, I like it only because, again, I'm a little more tapped in with what's going on, over in the UK as far as the music. And I know exactly how dope a lot of those guys are. I like it because I think that, it helps kind of like get eyes and ears on those guys if it's in this type of a thing. Mm-hmm. I just don't know if enough people care to find dope UK rappers via a beef with American rappers. Like, I don't know if they want to see it that way.
I feel like two rappers that can turn over records very quickly, especially in this type of vein, because they both rap. Like, they don't have to like sit and consult with one of their mans, like they can just go into a studio and make a fucking record.
Make some records, make some joints.
The timing and how, like, if it was light for the first one and y'all came back in 3 days, I would fully, I'm just like, can't use all your clips right away. Like, we're doing, if this ends up going 4 rounds, I gotta have shit.
Yeah.
They did some light shit and then it got quiet. Like,
yeah. I just think
if they drop something this week, I'll still care and listen, but
no, you're gonna listen because you're just a music guy.
Hey, I don't know. It felt like super unnecessary. Like, even the Joey Badass and Ray Vaughn thing, we were like, they have no real beef, this is whatever. But at least Clipse was coming, it was fun. Like, it was just rapping and fun and it was consistent. I even feel like we need to apologize to Daylight because we were overly critical of him, which I felt rightfully so. But if this is the other standard, I'm sorry, Day.
Yeah, no, but it's
don't call him Day. Call him Light. I'm sorry, Day. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do your thing. Sorry.
I just think that it's just setting the stage.
What if his name is like Davon?
I don't know. Like, don't call him Day. Like,
I don't know Light's real name. What if I'm calling him by like his real name?
His name Light. Like, everybody call him Light. I'm sorry, Day. I don't know.
I wanted to apologize because I called his shit Light before, and I'm putting some respect on his name after I saw this spew of a battle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just think we battled out. I think the battle thing is getting a little. It's feeling a little, forced at this point.
Okay, you're saying
but there are some dope, again, people need to understand there are some very dope MCs and rappers out of the UK, though.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people don't know that because they don't listen to it, whether it's just the accent barrier, just the slang is different. But there are a lot of dope MCs and rappers in the UK. So, I like this type of stage because it helps people find them, but I just think we battled out. I don't think we want to see another battle right now.
I feel like come Friday, we are going to have more battle conversations.
Why is that?
We get Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo 2 on Friday. I think based off what Freddie has been tweeting over the last few months, the last year.
Who he going at?
I promise I have not heard a single thing except for 1995.
Who is he going at?
Can I speculate?
Nah, man. But all right, but because this why you be pissing me because you be knowing.
Okay.
You be knowing and then you just don't want to say shit.
Don't do that.
Say that shit.
Don't do that because you were way too confident when you came in here and said, I hope Stove God just doesn't do the hook. And then I listened to the album thinking Stove God 1000% has a verse who I speak to pretty often. And I was like, how Maul know that shit?
No, but I had heard because they played the song in Paris at the Fashion Week. They played the record. It said Stove only had the hook.
But I thought they just played the snippet.
No, they played the whole record.
Yeah, okay.
And so people was like, yo, he only on the hook.
But she wasn't like they had played the Kendrick shit before Kendrick got on it. I thought it was like there was a Stove verse for real.
Yeah, no, I was hoping that they was wrong. But
well, I promise you, I do not know. I've only heard 1995 like the rest of y'all.
Okay.
Between tweets that Freddie has had that we've discussed on this pod.
Who's he talking to?
He's been going at Cole subtly. We talked about this for a year.
Okay.
Fuck you looking at me.
Because you're sitting right there.
Yeah,
All right. Okay.
Based off conversations I've had with Freddie personally, that again, I'm not divulging any information. You can see it in his tweets. We just talked more about his tweets. Like, you haven't talked about Cole. Like, it wasn't a secret. I think we get Cole bars on this. I have not heard it. I have not spoken to Freddie specifically about that outside of when he was tweeting before. But I'm just going to guess when you have Al beats, you're coming off Alfredo, the series, the first one being the classic that it is. But yeah, I think he's here to prove that he's better than everybody. Well, and he's not going to take shots on Al beats on an Alfredo too, after he's been tweeting and putting in certain bars on the last project. There was a few Cole bars. He even talked about Cole apologizing. You think Freddie is just going to chill?
I mean, listen,
he's like Ross. He's never letting anything go.
Yeah,
like,
if it's anybody that's going to have some bars directed at somebody, it would be Freddie Gibbs, for sure.
He's going direct at Cole. I think he's going to continue to. Especially since Cole is supposed to
At one point, I was okay with that. I was like, okay, cool. But I just don't know if Freddie going at J. Cole right now is, I'm not gonna say it's necessary, but do we care?
I don't think there's going to be a record dedicated to J. Cole. I don't think we're getting a J.
Not
Cole
a record, but bars.
There's going to be some bars for sure.
But do we care?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just think that people have put J. Cole in the space of, obviously he's ill. He's one of the best that we have.
Here comes some disrespect.
No, there's no disrespect, but I just don't think that people, I think right now, if Freddie Gibbs puts out, the song could be beautiful. It could be an incredible song. I think that if Freddie Gibbs is on there going at J. Cole, I think you're going to get more people saying that was unnecessary and that was corny than saying like, okay, Cole, like what you going to do? Like you got to, I just think that's where we at right now.
Well, after the shots on the last project, I'll say this conversation I had with Freddie after that. But again, tweeted, he had said bars direct. We had that conversation of like, you either look like a bully or J. Cole has the excuse of like, not punching down talent-wise, but, you know, he's at that A-list shit where if you ignore something, it just looks like you're above everybody, and that's why you're doing it. So yeah, you can't really win for losing, but I'm saying I don't think Freddie gives a fuck about that.
Oh no, he don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying that
the fans are going to look at it like, all right, you either look
that's
like
what I'm saying. I'm talking about the consumers.
Cole, like,
I'm talking about us, the consumers. Like,
you just trying to chase some shit, trying to get them to react.
Like a year ago, I would have loved it. Now I would hear it and be like, because now that's all they're gonna be talking about is the J. Cole bars. Fuck how beautiful the music is and how beautiful the album
Freddie
is.
fans will always talk about it. You're always gonna get, again, the fans that tap on the glass. Yeah, I mean, you need some of those bars so other people that wouldn't usually talk about your album will talk about it.
All right, here's the question though: does J. Cole respond?
No. Which I've not that Freddie would or would not take my advice on that. I would say go for it, but Cole is not going to reply.
Okay.
I think maybe he'll throw a subtle shot where it's so open-ended that you can prove to your friends in a small room that he's talking about Freddie Gibbs. But you can't really publicly.
I don't like that,
like,
man. I don't like that.
You know rappers. You know rappers that do subtle, like that they know only another rapper is going to know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I think Cole will do that if Freddie has more bars for him and Alfredo. Because I do think Cole is dropping before September, November.
What you think, Baby D?
I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel this is starting to give Cardi sophomore album again, where I'm like, nah, it's coming, and then the shit it just keep getting pushed back and pushed back.
Talking about Cole?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's starting to give that, obviously not the same amount of time, but I'm not predicting anymore because every time I predict, I'm wrong. I hate being wrong. I don't do well with being wrong. I'm gonna listen to it when it comes, but I don't know if it's coming this year. Earlier last year, I would have bet my hat. The album. That's
I'm talking about if Freddie goes at Cole.
You know, Demaris don't care.
Do you feel like Cole should respond?
Oh, I already said no. It's a lose-lose situation for him.
Why is it a lose-lose?
We already had that conversation. It's a lose-lose because
why you respond to him but not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like it's a lose-lose regardless. So just no. Just leave it alone.
See, y'all killed me when I said that was career suicide. But that's what I meant. Because you like who do you respond to now? Who do you stand behind your pen against now?
I still stand by it's not career suicide, but
he still can make music and sell records. I'm talking about that.
The Garden. I'm talking about after off like 2 days before.
I'm talking about from an MC standpoint. Where
okay, again, I disagree. Career suicide. I still think Cole will do the same numbers he always would have done with this next project. Still be revered the same way. I do think what has paused this album coming out is I think he needed to rewrite some bars. I think there was a lot of bars on there that he would look nuts saying. That's what I think has pushed some of this back.
Oh, for sure.
I think he had records that were done. We about to send these shits to mastering, but you gonna sound nuts saying that.
Like what though? Like going at people?
Not even
the overall generic, I'm the greatest, none of these rappers can see me, that we've loved Cole doing for the past decade. Like our favorite aggressive, arrogant Cole boy.
Okay, so that's what I mean by career. Like your career is completely different. But I know J. Cole
is completely capable and has proven that every song he does not need to be braggadocious. I think he just had to pivot a bit, and that's what's pushed this album back. Because he can't get, like if you go through, what is it, 95 South? 95 South, the intro to the project, he getting his shit off on that.
No, we know Cole can rap. But what I'm saying is, so when I say career, because people kill me for saying career suicide.
Because I think it's a little extreme. You could say it alters his career.
But if a rapper
changes his career, career suicide means your career is over.
But he has to change. He has to, just going off what Rory said, he has to completely change the way he writes his bars now.
Yes, but
right?
that does not.
So he has to take out the braggadocious, I'm the best. If a rapper doesn't have that in his bars, if a rapper can't pop his shit, what can he do? Tell us about him losing his virginity again?
No, see, all right, I'm not gonna let you do that. So
I'm just asking, if you can't pop it, I'm better than all y'all.
Career suicide to me would be losing your core.
What?
I think he can still pop it. Whether you agree or not, or whether you respect it or not is different, but he can still pop it.
He's gonna pop. I just don't think.
Yeah, but that pop don't land the same. Of course, he can still say it. Yes, he can say whatever the fuck he want to say, but it don't land the same as it did a year and a half, 2 years ago. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so now Rory's saying he had to change bars. He had to.
I still think he would be popping.
I can't
shit,
say
just
that.
Not
I
the
can't
same way
say
he
that.
was
I
before.
can't say that. That to me is like, you take Jordan's fadeaway away from him. I don't know who we have as a player. That's what I'm saying. My career suicide. You tell Shaq he can't dunk. I don't know who we have as a player.
And I think by hip hop rules and standards, as a rap fan, yes, you're correct. But Cole, who probably has one of, if not the biggest core fan base of a rapper we've seen of this generation, that's career suicide when you lose them. Everyone that's a core Cole fan would tell you that Love Yours is why they're a fan over the Looking for Trouble verse. Like, yeah, Cole has had a large part of his career of him popping shit and rapping better than everyone and saying you can't rap as good as me, but that's not what built Cole's career.
That had a huge part in it.
It was a good stat.
Because your fans start to believe it.
It was a
they
good
start
stat
to say it with you. They rap your bars with you.
Because anytime Cole would do some of the more singy, more vulnerable, more softer records, he would remind you that he raps better than all of y'all. But that was never like the core part. Shit, why? Hov even signed him was off Lost Ones. Like, that's not a lyric. Cole was lyrical as fuck at that time. The only reason people wanted to sign him was because of the vulnerability of the shit he was doing. That's what Dial in a Dream, that started that. He just reminds us every now and then that he, like, first person shooter was like, I forgot Cole was better than everybody. It's not literally the DNA of his career. That's why I don't think it's suicide.
Like if Ross can't rap about being rich no more, that's career suicide.
Yeah.
It's different. Like Cole is not all I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. That's not who he
did it
is
well
as a rapper. He does it well,
curb.
but that's not his core as a rapper.
He's got to curb some of that shit. You can't say that, but to say that's like fifth on Cole's list of, if you talk about like Jordan fadeaway, that's like fifth in his NBA live created player stats.
Again, I think it may be the age, but for me, the one thing that every dope MC and every rapper has is the ability to say, I'm better than all y'all.
Yeah. When
you lose that ability, you're losing a lot.
I just think Cole's creative enough to still boast and brag in a different way. He can't do the direct, no, none of you rappers can see me or all my fucking kids. That stuff it's a dub for that. I don't want to hear that from him either, and I love Cole, but I think he's creative enough to find a way to still be, brag, be be flying.
I don't know,
And
man.
just because a messy battle,
That's
went
your
a messy-
confidence.
just because a messy battle went a messy way and all of that shit happened, it doesn't take away, if we're talking about ability, it doesn't take away the fact that we all know that Cole does rap better than the majority of these rappers. We all know that. That's not something that he has to prove to us or that he has to tell us. We already know that. You know that. So battle or no battle,
I don't
it
know
doesn't.
if Cole rap better than Freddie Gibbs.
We've had this
We've had
combo
that
already.
conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that.
But a lot of times and I'm speaking just for me, where I thought Cole was one of the best rappers was just him rapping, not necessarily rapping that he was better than every rapper and no rapper can test him or he'd eat y'all alive. He's just proven, even his Leakers freestyle, like he's just rapping really well. He's not specifically saying no rapper should ever try to diss me because you're dead if that happens. Of course he has those bars, but those were never the ones where I was like, oh, that's why he's the best. He just raps really well. You can still prove you're the best rapper without having to say, I will beat anyone in a battle.
Well, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see where his confidence is at. We're gonna see what he sounds like coming out of that. Like you said, you feel like he's had to take out some lines and rewrite some bars.
Think yes.
So we're gonna have to see where
He's self-aware enough.
where it lands, man.
But that
But I
also
don't know, or
opens
maybe it'll
up.
be part 2. Maybe it'll be about the second girl that he had sex with.
That also you're an asshole. That also opens up another lane or another direction for him to go where that might be some things that he changed too, because like you said, Cole specializes in vulnerability, and a very vulnerable thing happened to him in that entire battle and beef and whatever. That opened up a whole nother lane for him to create and talk about and looking at the aftermath of this battle, what hip hop looks like now.
He can't do that. He can't talk about the
Maul is underestimating how vulnerable and soft this new generation is.
No. I'm definitely not.
They're
I
gonna
get it.
eat up that vulnerability.
But I'm just saying, all right, let me just say for me, Jermaine Cole better not be on his album talking about anything about that battle.
But I'm not even talking about just the actual battle. I'm talking about it could be post-battle, his journey, how he's dealing with the internet and the things that they say.
Man, he
or
got
how
post-battle syndrome.
Yeah, listen, man, sometimes you gotta take a mental health day.
You can't have post-battle syndrome.
Sometimes at Dreamville Fest, at the headlining set,
he got
you have to take a mental health
PBS?
day.
Nah, don't tell me J. Cole got PBS, my nigga. I don't want to hear that. Don't tell me J. Cole got PBS. He still be right there down the block playing ball, my nigga. Like he look like he fine. I'm just saying, I just want to hear the album. Freddie, if he throwing shots, Freddie gonna find out how soft this generation is if he throwing shots at J.
I
Cole.
think Freddie's aware of how soft this generation is.
Man, you gotta just leave Cole alone, man. Just let him rap, man.
But yeah, either way, Alfredo 2 this Friday. Extremely excited. Congrats to Al and to Freddie.
Absolutely, looking forward to that one.
I can't wait to see they did a movie that they premiered in I think LA on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that comes out Friday with the album, but I'm looking forward to watching that too. I think Freddie's personality is hilarious, so I hope they focus on that for this whole movie. Because I think he's kind of uncancelable. His fans don't give a fuck.
Freddie, nah, he's uncancelable. His fans like to
They like to
flirt
toxic
with being.
shit.
They like to flirt with being canceled. They love that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
No worry and mouth.
This episode is sponsored by Ro. You cannot spell Rory without the Ro. Maul, I was at a wedding this weekend. No, I did not get lucky, but I had that Ro on me.
You had it on you?
I had it on the hip.
Just in case.
And I maybe got ahead of myself. I had a little chemistry, but I popped it. It worked right away in 15 minutes. I just didn't get to really get the Ro experience, but it worked.
Well, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. You know that.
That's what they say when you got something on the hip.
You got the Ro on you.
But you always got to have the Ro on you, especially when you go to social events. Maybe you'll catch some rhythm, have some beautiful consensual lovemaking. Unfortunately, I did not have that, but I can tell you it worked.
If prescribed new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/RoryandMall to find out if prescription Ro Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/RoryandMall for $15 off your first order.
Before we get to voicemails, I just want to say rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. We don't have a lot of details because, again, we found this out we just started recording and saw this news. From my understanding, he did drown, but we didn't get very much after that. So rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family.
Yeah, that's tough, man. This is piece of my childhood, man. You talk about, Malcolm Jamal Warner, the Cosby Show, some of our favorite sitcoms growing up. Baby D hit me with that news when I got off the elevator. I was like, wow, that was just shocking to hear. So again, prayers to the family, condolences to the family. Rest in peace to a huge part of my childhood. Somebody that I watched every day growing up. He was definitely on the TV in my household. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Sure. And yeah, every time we do the rest in peace shit, the energy that it brings is just tough for podcasting, but we do obviously have to mention it and celebrate his legacy.
But we love Malcolm Jamal Warner. Rest in peace to him.
Yes.
Let's boost the mood back up. Voicemail sponsored by
Damn it, you beat me to the
Boost Mobile,
segue.
unlimited talk, text, and data.
Perfect.
You've got mail.
Yo, it's your boy Cliff calling in from East Texas again, man. And I'm hearing y'all go back and forth about the UK versus US rap battle. And I feel like we're leaving out a major proponent in all of this. What if the women decide they want to step into the arena? Who can rap against Little Sims? That's all I'm saying. I don't know too many niggas in the US who can keep up with Little Sims. She be in her bag, big duffel. Hey, I bleed red, white, and blue. Proud to be an American. All that. I don't know too many female rappers in the US that can keep up with Little Sims. I'm not saying that we don't have spitters on the female side in the US that can rap. I just don't know if it's to that extent. Because you can't come in there talking about popping pussy and shaking ass. I'm not saying that that's all they talk about, but I'm just saying if you come in there with that, she gonna shake your ass up on out of here. I know what I'm saying. So, man, what do y'all think, bro? Like, if the females decide they want to partake, where do we side in that? I feel like we may take the L in that lane, but maybe y'all have a different opinion, man. Let me know something. Let the pod keep going, man. All that.
Well, I was very proud of my non-patriarchy because I originally thought he was just saying if Lil Sims just enters the ring against male U.S. rappers, I was like, yeah, they would have, as much as I think Joyner is an incredible rapper, he would have a very, 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 very tough time with Lil Sims. But I see this gentleman is just saying if the women rapper in the United States versus Sims, I don't think this needs to be a gender thing. I think Sims would clean a lot of people up.
Oh yeah, she's incredible.
I think she'd clean everyone up in the UK and the US.
Yeah, and the Lil Sims she's dope. She's definitely one of my favorite new artists. She's not that new. She's new, but she's not.
Yeah, I mean, relatively.
Yeah, but I don't know if I mean,
I hate that the US women rap shit gets pussy popping shit, but I also get that point of view. That is what is put in front of us the
that's
most.
What's pushed.
That's the highest volume of rappers and what their content is. But I mean, I don't know, do we have to be this podcast? Because we've said it a million times. There's so many amazing women rapper in the United States that don't just talk about pussy whatsoever.
I mean, listen, we could throw I'll put Tierra Whack in there.
Tara would be
with Lil Sims. I like to see her and Lil Sims do something.
Mm-hmm. How would you feel about very close friend of the show? And let's pin women against each other.
Yes,
that's
my favorite thing.
That's what we do here. And by the way, this is sponsored by Demaris. This was her idea. Rhapsody versus Lil Sims.
Ooh. Okay. That's interesting. I'd show up to see that. I'd show up to see that.
They'd put what's the shit that Swizz and Timberland sold there? Versus to Trilla.
Oh, Triller.
Shit, I'd pay for that app again.
He made it black.
I'll go see that.
It's
It's
Triller.
Triller. He said Trilla.
Trilla in Manila. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Trilla in Manila.
That should have been
the Trilla in Manila.
I would pay for that app top dollar to see Sims and rap go back and forth.
I'm not mad at that. I definitely would watch that.
I mean, also from the show, so Kaylee would go. That's
LaKaylee. Yeah, we got some. Listen, man, it's still some spitters over here. On the women, they still push the pen. It's still, I know, it's not popular and it's not what you hear on the DSPs all the time, but it's definitely a bunch of spitters over here that I think can hold down against a Lil Sims.
I mean, honestly, we've been begging for them to collab, and they've like sort of been teasing it. Doechii versus Lil Sims would be a matchup.
And somebody who I think is underrated as far as a rapper, Doja.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Doja Cat is super underrated as a rapper.
I would like to see Doja battle a man just because I think Doja Cat is a really mean person, and I mean that in a good way. Like, I think the way we think, like leaving condoms in your baby seat was like a lot. I think Doja would go insane on a man. Like, she would say some shit that would like really break down a male ego and destroy that person from the inside out.
Because that's how you have to destroy us.
Yeah. Like the way we talked about of like how women argue sometimes, we'll just throw like certain shit in of like, that's why you're going to end up like your dad. And it's just like, wow, that one sentence really, but I think Doja would be so good in a battle towards a man in that exact way. But she got a lot of ammo on her though. Racist chats.
Yeah, but but that's the thing.
Oh boy, the tech guy she dated.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Like Doja, there's not ammo there. She ain't that squeaky clean.
She don't care about nothing. But that can't be used. That's why it can't be used as ammo. It's only used as ammo if somebody cares about that type of shit. She don't give a fuck about that.
Actually, I forgot. Azealia versus Lil Sims. You want to talk about somebody that be mean?
Somebody that would get very disrespectful. We're going the disrespect route. Yeah,
she's too easy of a target in a rap battle.
But see, that's where I think like the 8 Mile shit. Like, what are you gonna say about me? Azealia owns every last thing that's ever been said bad about her. She's fucking
that's when it don't work.
She's on Twitter owning fuck Palestine. Like, is there much like you can reveal about Azealia Banks?
Yeah, she don't.
She was sacrificing cats and shit. Like,
she don't care.
I'm just here to say
if you dealing with somebody that does not care.
Yeah.
To people who bring up pussy rap, people who do pussy, you can rap about your pussy and still have amazing entendres and bars about it. The reason why because I know I
hate when women speak.
Because exactly. When you guys bring that up, the reason why people rap about their pussy is because that's what people support and that's what sells. It does not mean that they are incapable of rapping about other things. It means that if they want to continue to pay their bills and buy very expensive chains with their names on it and be talked about in the headlines, that's what they have to talk about because that's what people buy, even though people complain about it 24/7. So let's stop making it seem like the people who rap about pussy are not great MCs. They're doing what sells because sex is what sells.
Not all.
Who's complaining?
Some of them are great MCs.
I'm just referring to the voicemail.
Okay. But
I like pussy.
Then let me defend our East Texas guy here. Yeah, I love pussy rap.
Yeah.
But we do know the difference, even if we can't define it, between women that rap about their pussy and pussy rap. Because Missy Elliott is not a pussy rapper. But her biggest hits is her rapping about her pussy.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, but we never put her in that category because she's so much more than that. I think what this gentleman is saying and other people that view pussy rap is you are a one-trick pony. That's literally all you talk about. Flo Milli is not that. But there's a bunch of Flo Milli records where she getting bars off about her box. But I don't consider her a pussy rapper.
But see, because one of the first
I don't consider Mega pussy rapper, even though a lot of people do.
That's what I was about to say, because when he bought, I'm like, that's one of the first people that came to my mind. But when I say that, people are like, all she raps about is her pussy. It's all the same thing. And I'm like, y'all don't listen to the albums because that's not all she raps about. But those are the songs that are going to go #1 because that's what y'all want to see Meg twerk and talk about her pussy. Y'all don't care about her talking about being depressed and all the other shit. Y'all don't care about that.
Yeah, we don't care about that type of shit, baby. I ain't gonna lie.
She made an incredible record saying she got depressed pussy. And we was just like, nah.
Cobra is such an incredible record.
Make it happy again.
How can I help to make it happy?
Men are so awful. That woman was pouring her soul out.
Yo, dog, I saw Charleston White.
Anytime you start a sentence.
Yo, dog, this nigga. Yo, Charleston White is easily one of the craziest niggas ever. He said, he was talking about the whole WNBA thing. And he was saying, like, man, a lot of these women ain't attractive. We don't want to see that shit. He said, yo, you get more Angel Reese's, you get more of these girls out there. He said, yeah, but he said, send them other ones to play for the military.
I'm not laughing. Again, terrible.
Then he said,
somebody that you can't get, like, he doesn't care, so it doesn't matter.
He said, yeah, they talking about they want to get paid, boy. He said, you know how you get paid? You got to lay on your back to get on your feet.
If there was ever a version of toxic poetry, he should get some bongos. Imagine Charleston White at the Def Poetry Jam, like if they brought that back.
Dog, I was crying watching that clip, man. Like nobody thinks Charleston White is funny but me.
Charleston White to me is a if
He's the
Chappelle Show
craziest
went to
nigga.
season 4, like he would have been a character. Not him, but like he would have been.
How did Dave not snatch Charleston White up yet and like have him in a movie or something? How? That nigga is a character 24/7.
Because even though he's not cancelable, because he has like that fan base.
That shit don't exist.
I'm saying like everything corporate that anyone's ever tried with him, down to like even doing live shows with him, get canceled immediately. Like
who?
He's tried to do he's tried to do live pods before they got canceled. Anytime there's some real corporate shit, like what a movie would be, you can't have Charleston White in your shit. Bro.
Yo, dog, Charleston White.
You just can't. Like,
dog, that is the funniest dude in the world, man. I'm sorry. I just think he's hilarious. I think the dude is funny.
how do you think Josh would feel if you and I wanted to produce a Azealia Banks and Charleston White podcast? We're off mic. We're just producing it, but it's under Josh's flag too. Like he's part of it.
Yeah.
It's a new Rory and Maul thing. And like we have a whole new budget. So Josh coming on as a producer would compensate him for this new show. Do you think he'd be on board?
Yeah. I think Josh should be on board with that.
So his Twitter's been lying.
No, he would be on board with that though. Cause he know what
He's
that would
just
do.
as toxic as us.
He know what that shit would do. Those two? No,
How long do you think it would last?
It's just one episode?
No, we're producing a show under our...
Yeah, I mean, I think we would have to just get one special. It'd have to be a Netflix special.
Of course, it's hypothetical because we cannot afford either of them. But
that would be a special.
Grand opening, grand closing?
Yeah, that would be a special.
I would give it 3 episodes. I think by the 4th one, it would go off the rails and it would just probably be over by then. Because I think they would clash at that point.
That's all right. We got to produce the clash. Produce the clash, man. It's all good. We got to get out of this space of thinking that everything is, we can't do it. Yes, you can, man. You could do. There's people doing worse shit than that every day. Trust me.
That would be the funniest show of all time.
Absolutely. I want to see that happen. I don't know how it happens, Josh, but yeah, I want to see that happen.
Dog, RSS feed would be... What'd they do to Andrew Tate? Like he can't even get Verizon Wi-Fi in America. They would cut us off so fucking quick. We'd be in the studio like, yo, is anyone else's Wi-Fi not working? Like,
yeah. The 5G is down.
That would be hilarious. You said we had one more?
Yo, what's up, y'all? Me and my shorty been together for about 4 years. We've been living together for like 3. And, everything is cool. Like, we vibe well. I love her to death. Like, we have a lot of fun together. But I feel like she wants me to be friends with her friends so bad. And I just don't rock with them like that, And it's no disrespect to any of them. Like, they cool peoples and all. But I just feel like we wouldn't even interact with each other if I wasn't her boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a nigga through and through. You feel me? Like I grew up in a few different hoods around my city. And, all of my friends, or a majority of my friends are black, or they're minorities, you know what I'm saying? And she's a Latina, but she grew up in like a rural area. So it makes sense for her to have mostly white friends, But I don't know. I just have a hard time relating with them or just like trying to find common ground, common interest and shit. And I don't know, like sometimes I be wanting to tell her that I don't want to hang out with her friends just because of those reasons. But I don't think she'd understand. So like, how would you go about telling your significant other that, you just don't rock with their friends like that?
I mean, well, I'm the opposite. If somebody is completely different than I am, if I have a girlfriend and her friends are completely different, I like that. Cause I feel like I could sit there and either laugh at the shit they into, or I might like shit that I never tried before. You might like, oh, this is what y'all be doing? Okay, let me try this. Let me try that. Like, and then you teach them about your culture and how you came up and things that you into. Like, if that's your girl, I think it's worth at least trying to have a relationship with her friends, no matter how different culturally they are.
You're saying worth. I feel like it's required. Like, if they were like weird, shitty people, or like put your girl in like bad situations, or feel like they're, don't have your girl's best interest at heart, and they're not like real friends, then that's separate.
Yeah.
But I think if for long term for your partner, you're required to show face, and even if you have to throw on a little facade, small talk to get to know them, that's part of the gig, I guess. Like, I know in my relationship, some of my friends are awful, and I've watched my partners do their best. Not like awful, like bad people, but they're not the best.
Like, they're not the best people to try to get to learn. I can see why,
like, she'd be like, I'm cool, I don't want to hang out with them. Like, I get that, and still, like, you have to do that. But I'm with you 100%. Like, I think he should put a little more effort in to getting to know them. Like, it could. Yeah, you have no idea how cool it could be to learn about the rural shit that they was living in. Like,
trust me, you have no idea. That shit could be fun, funny. You make great connections. One of her friends may be into some shit that you into, but you don't even know that because you didn't have that conversation. It's a whole thing, man. You got to be willing to be open and be willing to, just learn about different people and that could come from different areas than you. I mean, that's part of life.
I mean, we talked. This was, I don't know, I think Studio 71 days, or maybe even Sirius, of Kia being the first girl that I dated that didn't grow up with the exact same interests that I grew up. It was the first girl that I seriously dated that, like, we definitely have different childhoods, for sure. Like, what you were into and what I was into was drastically different. Her and her friend group, it was so cool to learn about this shit. They had me at Rufus the Soul concerts. Yeah. I was popping Molly. It was incredible. Like, it's just a cooler experience when I spent my whole life around people with the same exact interests, some of the same stories. Like, it's nice to not have that for a while. Like,
go out there and meet some different people, man. You need that. You need an array of different people, different friends that come from different cultures. That's one of the most beautiful things to me about growing up in New York City is that you're so close in proximity to so many different people and different cultures. I don't know how people grow up and be like, I never had white friends. I'm like, what?
But even like,
what do you mean?
But even a lot of
that is crazy to me.
Even my white friends also had similar interests as me as well, though.
But even
you
if
are
they
the white friend. Rory is the white friend. Sorry.
No, but even my white friend, like, we all had very similar interests growing up, and even, like, people I met post 19, 20 years old. Like, Peeje and I, even though we have different interests, we have same interests in a lot of things as well.
We're both racist.
But I mean, shit, some of Kia's friends, the amount of times I've used the Shazam app around Kia and her friends is the most I've ever used the app. Like, they put me on to music I've never heard. Like, I enjoy that type of shit. I think he needs to give that more of a chance.
I just don't know, like, looking at it, like, what could my girlfriend's friends, if they're all white, like, what could they be into besides drugs that I would be like...
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying that I would be like, yo, nah, I'm not doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what, the music they listen to?
I don't think, from his call, I don't think it's what they're into. I think it's that he thinks that they're annoying, and he's not really saying that. I think he thinks they're annoying.
They're annoying because they don't know each other. And he's like, but he's not willing to be open and vulnerable enough to get to know her friends. Like, but once you sit down and start kicking it, you might be like, yo, nah, homie, he kind of cool. Like, you know what I mean? A little wild, but you know what I'm saying? But he cool. Like, you just got to get to just have conversations with people, man. And then from that, if you be like, yeah, nah, homie he's into some other shit. Like, I can't. Then cool, but you can't not like your girl's friends or be annoyed by your friends if you never took the opportunity to try to get to know them.
So, Saturday during the day, one of my friends from high school stopped by my crib with his girl, and they were going to a country show at MetLife. And I was like, you're going to a country show? And he's like, yo, she put me on. Zach Byron? Brian. Which is so crazy that somebody could sell out MetLife for 3 days in a row and, like, you just not know. That's how crazy genres are in worlds. I'd never heard this person that sold out MetLife 3 days in a fucking row.
Right.
We were playing that music the entire fucking day. I was like, this guy's amazing. And he was like, yeah, when we first started dating, she played this shit all the time. And I was like, yo, what's this? And now which I never even knew he liked country music, is the biggest fan of him now.
Now he's buying Zach merch.
Going to MetLife, like, they planning a day out of it, doing dinner. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
You'd
like,
be
that's
surprised at the shit that you think you don't like until somebody from a different world.
At the shit you think you don't like.
Yeah.
It turns out to be the shit that you love.
So, and shit, I mean, not that I dislike country. It's like alternative country. But when they started playing stuff at my crib before they went to the show, I was like, this is fire. this guy's nice.
He was like, you got an extra ticket?
He gave me Leon Bridges, but a little bit whiter. But
Okay.
you know,
All right.
yeah, and it was really good music.
Yeah. See, you never.
Which I'm sure is insane
know,
to say
man.
because he sold out MetLife. Like I'm not.
You're late. You're late to this.
There's this guy. Yo, let me put y'all on. This.
Yeah. You're late to this guy. He just sold out MetLife 3 nights in a row. You're late.
But no, he was dope, and I don't know. I just think it's better, especially when you get older, to go outside your comfort zone.
Get into
and
different shit, man.
Meet other people. So
listen, man. My friend circle has changed over the years so drastically. Oh my God. It's fun though. Learn different people, learn different cultures, man. Like, you know, the niggas y'all gonna be talking about the same shit all day, every day. Nah, man. Get out, meet different people from different places that are into different shit.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised.
And I like it because, you know, it's been my man since high school. He doesn't need to tell me a Lloyd Banks mixtape dropped. I know already.
Right.
Put me on to something.
Put me on to Zach, man. This nigga selling out MetLife 3
put me
nights.
on to
How the
something else.
fuck we not there?
Everything my friends could teach me now, I know already.
Right.
So, yeah.
Let's learn different shit, man. Force yourself to learn something different.
But, you know, with that said, maybe he's just racist.
He could be.
didn't think about
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with it.
I didn't think about that.
Or
Could be racist.
she's from a rural place. Maybe they're racist.
Nah.
Maybe his girl is one of the good ones when it comes to Latinas.
Yeah, but even, again, y'all know I'm different. If I feel like my girl's friends are racist, I'm definitely going to the party. I'm definitely going. Are you kidding me?
You're going to tap their
I'm
glass.
going in there with all the stereotype, big jewelry. I'm going in there, big drip. Like,
all the stereotypes they think of. Yeah.
Man, I'm going in there with all kind of shit. Are you kidding me? That's the fun part. Like, yeah, I think that's what I am. That's what I'm going to show up as.
Yeah. And show up that way and then ask at the bar if you can pay with EBT.
Yeah.
Like just every stereotype they probably think, just go
Get some
for it.
food stamps, take it out. Be like, your hair's for the food. Don't worry about it.
This is how I know you haven't been poor in a long time. You know those don't exist, right?
Food stamps, yeah.
It's
It's a card.
Cool.
Yeah. But I
was like, damn, I just know you.
I gotta find some food stamp to fuck everybody.
That would-
Like, what is that? Like, show up with food
And
stamp.
they're probably young, so they don't even know what like real mail
They
is.
don't
They
even-
probably don't even know what a stamp is.
Exactly. But have fun, man. Get to know your girl's friends. It's all good.
And you ain't gotta be tell her you don't like talking to women that ain't her. You don't gotta be their best friends.
No,
Because if he don't like
But
them,
you
he
gotta
don't
be
like
respect.
them.
If they're good people and treat your partner in a great way.
this is her
and they're
circle.
best-
This is her like.
That's fine, but if he doesn't, you can be nice and you can be kind, but people can always tell when you're being forced to be their friend. You don't have to be their friend.
I'm not
They
saying
say
go on
be
a girls
friends.
trip with them.
Yeah,
But that's what she wants. She wants him to be like gang, and he don't want that.
She want him to dress up like all the other boyfriends on vacation.
Yeah, like he don't.
He ain't doing
no.
that.
He don't want that. Like
He not jacking
I'm not
that at
doing that
all.
shit.
Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that.
Rory, you would do it. Rory would do it if he liked the girl.
Yo, if I go to the lobby, if I go with my girl on the trip, and it's all couples, and I go to the lobby,
and niggas got your
and
fit
the
on.
other niggas got the same shit I got
Niggas
on.
got your Godspeed hoodie on.
Don't we fighting? don't play with me like. Don't set me up with that stupid shit. Don't do that. And then anybody recording so we can go on TikTok. Don't play with me. I don't want to be on TikTok.
That's young boy shit though. You too old.
I've seen what are you talking about? I've seen grown ass old people.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Don't play with me like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That I think because you would women wouldn't like that. Y'all hate when y'all show up and got the same shit on another.
I think it would be cute for the TikTok, but I'm gonna go upstairs and change. But it would be cute for the TikTok. Oh my God, so funny content. But I will go change.
Also, those aren't my friends.
Yeah.
Like if you and all your girls want to match, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's cute.
Yeah, if y'all want to match, cool. But if y'all show up and y'all matching and didn't know, it's gonna be an argument. Y'all gonna be mad at your boyfriend.
Even if a group of male, even though it's not my thing, if some friends want to go on a guy's trip and match for the bachelor party, cool, whatever. That's my girls' friends' boyfriends are not my friends. We're not.
But I think a lot
We're
of
not
times
intertwined. We're not matching.
A lot of times are those group trips, the one that I've seen, the guys are friends too. It's kind of like on some why did I get married type shit.
Yeah, like they know.
Oh, eventually, yeah. Usually with that because there's been some time in, you guys have done enough shit together. But
have y'all ever wanted like? I kind of want that in my relationship, like to be friends with other couples, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
You don't want to be friends with other couples.
Why not?
No, you don't, Demaris.
Why not?
Because I just know you. You don't want to be friends with other couples.
so are you more scared of it working out long term or the breakup in that situation?
I'm not really afraid of the breakup because I love cutting the motherfucker off. I'll unfriend
No, but I'm saying
somebody
if
so
everyone's
fast.
friends, it could get
You say
weird.
you what?
I'll unfriend people fast as fuck.
Oh, I thought you said you unfuck. I'm about to say, how you do
that too.
She told us that doesn't the vagina change every 7 days or some shit?
7, yeah. 7, well, 7 years.
First of all.
You get all new cells every 7 years. You're not the same person you were 7 years ago.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with science.
Yeah. My dick cells do the same thing
Yeah, exactly.
every day.
But no, I don't know. I feel like that. I always just felt like that was so cool. Like, oh, we all go to Aspen one year and then like, I know me and mine, we gonna talk about all the other couples. Like, we gonna be like mad cute in their face. And then like, the moment we get to the hotel room and close the door, we talking shit.
I mean, it's helpful, especially
you one
if
of
people
those.
get married.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Me and
you
mine
one of those?
talk about people bad. We talk about people so bad.
Oh my God. You one of those couples?
Yeah,
Oh
we talk about
my
people bad.
God.
That's
But
the
this-
best
this
thing is about being in a relationship is talking shit with your partner. Talking shit and being racist with your partner, top 10.
Yeah, I'll be crazy racist.
Shit, words.
Yo, but what's some of your racist shit though? Like nah, it's because you my guy. So like, I know you're not
But
racist.
you know Rory
But like,
shit.
what's
You
the
know
what's
Rory
the
racist
thoughts when
shit.
you be in the bed at night, like after a long day of just dealing with the blacks, Rory? Like, what's your racist thought? Like, oh, they're so loud. Like, what is your like? What's your like? Damn, that could have been a racist.
You know he get in the bed with his
No.
partner every night and be like, Maul and Demaris was late again.
Well, that's a fact.
CPT time.
But like, what's your like?
CPT.
But I say that to both of you guys.
but what's your like? Damn,
No,
that could have been a racist thought.
Okay, so the 2 longest relationships I've had, one was with somebody that's first generation West Indian,
Yep.
and West Indians, specifically Guyanese, they might as well
They're racist.
be the way like Nigerians look at Black Americans.
They're racist.
So most of that relationship was trying not to laugh.
Okay.
When I would hear so many Guyanese people say shit about Black people. I'm like, oh my God. Just please don't put me on the internet when y'all are saying this. With Kia, which I don't mind saying because we joked about it for a while. Because, Kia did grow up, even though she grew up in Manhattan, that exposed her. She went to school on the Upper East Side. Like, she grew up around a lot of white people as well. Where I started to feel racist was me explaining Black shit to a Black woman.
Right.
Was the most racist things I was doing.
I can see how that's like that's just wow. Are you
So it's
breaking
been
down
different
Boys in the
forms
Hood?
of awkward racism because when I start breaking shit down to Kia, I sound racist, but you ask me a question.
Right.
So it sounds like I'm speaking for Black people.
Teaching her about Black cultures. Yeah, okay. I can see how that's a little uncomfortable.
It's pretty much like Save the Last Dance reversed. I'm Derek. Like,
right. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just
I took her to a cafeteria, taught her how to do this.
Yeah. Yo, racism is so fucking crazy. When you just think about racism, it's the craziest shit. Racism is so fucking crazy.
As long as it's not like structural or like institutional.
Yeah,
like,
as long as you ain't stopping people from advancing.
yeah,
life
if I'm
due to
always you're not stopping, but just in
But it's
behind
just like
closed
just
doors
the
with your
thoughts.
partners.
Because I ain't gonna lie, and we can close after this. But like one of the most racist things I do is when like I'm in traffic and somebody do some dumb shit on the road.
Please don't call him.
I already know. I'm like it's a game I play with myself. Like once I get to see the drive, I'm like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Like who else would it be behind? Who else would it be behind the wheel?
Please.
All right, man. All right, we done.
Shane Gillis put that shit perfectly. He said, racism is like hunger. Sometimes you're not hungry until a cheeseburger cuts you off in traffic. Like you weren't hungry at the time.
Yeah, but now I'm going to have a cheeseburger.
but now I'm hungry.
All right, man. We'll talk to y'all in a couple of days. Be safe, be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.